Alright. So you may notice this funny thread that's locked, by the way. A 12-hour ban. Starting to feel like 12-hour bans. The point of bans is here's the thing. This most likely happened today because yesterday he was not banned, and I did want to read some stuff. So within the last few hours, Screwed did end up getting banned. I don't know what for. We're gonna find out. I'm not particularly gonna read this thread. This was just the one that had Screwed like at the start. I just wanted to try that off. The real one I wanted to actually start was this one, because I saw this happen on live. Well, not live, but like within like a 12-hour time frame, I saw it go from like barely any posts to getting locked. And I was like, how did this happen? It seems that every thread Scrooge just happens to be a part of ends up getting locked, and I genuinely feel really bad for this guy. Jimsid. I also don't know how Jimsid got banned. This is another reason why I'm confused at Scrooge's bans, because this guy has been banned since I looked at this thread like several days ago, right? And he's still banned. Oh my goodness. Atrix. Holy heckin' Christ, thank you so much for the raid. I saw you playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! How did that go? Also, let me give you a little shout out as well. How did that escalate? Oh, you're gonna find out. That's what today is for. Because when I saw this, it was at about post 72, and I just wanted to comment on something because I saw Screwed say something pretty redundant, and I was like, you know what? I can actually provide something here, and I did. He didn't respond to me, of course, because I don't think he likes me very much. And anyway, from there it just kind of exploded. I don't know what happened afterwards. All I know is that Screwed got fucking banned and this thread got locked, so something happened, alright? Singulus Raider. Catrix coming in. He's gonna steal my freaking Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Catrix, I finally made up a list of all the Hero and Yubel stuff I gotta find at some point. That's my life goal, is to get that deck done. You know, preferably within the next year. It wouldn't take that long. I'll just get singles every so often. I'll just buy them off eBay one at a time. It'll only take like 60 individual purchases at most. Anyway, but yeah, no, I saw this thread at about like the halfway point. I don't know what happened beforehand, and I don't know what happened afterwards, because what happened was, this is 2 nights ago, I was like highlighting all of the Steam discussion stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'll have a look at what's currently going on. And then I saw the fucking post number 72 or whatever from like Screwed, and I was like, oh, I can comment something here. And then I went to bed. So I don't know what happened, but something happened. Something definitely happened to warrant this getting locked. Now, again, big shout out to the guy who you know, who made this post. I feel really bad because there are a lot of people, a lot of genuine actual fans. I know it's hard to believe, but there are people out there that do like Dustborn and want to actually talk about Dustborn. Or maybe don't like Dustborn and still want to talk about Dustborn. Point is, people want to actually talk about Dustborn. Unfortunately, somebody like Screwed, like, I don't know, gets a whiff of the comment thread and like moseys on over and then posts like the most insane bullshit completely unrelated to the actual topic of discussion, and then just fucking derails the whole thing into like a political war zone. Like, I hate that so much. Because this happens, then the thread gets locked and there's a big old fucking like battle that happened. It's insane. Why can't people just talk about the game? Dustborn sounds fun. Oh my god, Catrix. That's the cool game I've been playing. You know, the one with the multiple choice stuff and the meme. The fucking meme. I need to make that clip, by the way, because I've realized my own audio is over. I need to grab the audio from like a non-commentary video and like layer it, because that particular line of dialogue is amazing. Is that my meme? You thief! I can't get over that. No one's talking about that. How is no one saying anything? It's my favorite part in the whole thing. Because there was another thread. This one, I believe it was. Yeah, this is satire, right? I want to post it in here because, like, with a line like that in the game, it has to be satire. It has to be a joke game. There's no way, alright? You can't have a pivotal piece of, like, a plot progression be called a fucking meme, for Christ's sake. No way. Anyway, moving on. Jimsid, another attempt to start a thread to discuss the game. Just a thread for owners of the game to discuss aspects of the game like story, gameplay, etc. This is impossible to do on this since this is impossible to do on this hijacked by an ideological agenda discussion forum. I mean, he's not wrong, alright.
I miss the game. Replaying the game and reimagine the game were pretty good too. I really wish she didn't stop making those games.
That's funny, just zigzags.
Hey yo, little fun fact. The game, from Newgrounds, was made by Nutcase Nightmare, aka Nikki Case, a 30-year-old trans woman. Let's redacted go! That is DEI done right.
What is the game? I know everybody in chat's just lost it, but what is the actual game called? Hold on. It's the name of a rapper as well. I didn't know that. And a movie. Wow, there's a lot of things called the game. I'm not gonna search for the game because then that's getting silly. The game that shall not be played. Dude, the game replaying the game. That's what it was. That's the fucking prefix for the game, the sequel to the game. Oh, what do you like about the game? This was again what popped me up. This was only 2 days ago. Thank moderation, or lack thereof, moderators think and feel exactly like the users here, and don't be surprised when it's published that they are the ones also engaging in this hijacking when not at work. Scrooge, are you one of those, like, are you one of those moderators that's currently not at work hijacking the thread? Because again, people want to discuss the game and you come in here talking about moderators. Please try to keep this on track. It's the game. I have asked for this discussion forum to be locked and only owners of Dustborn to be able to comment. But as you said, moderators are too biased. That would also be really funny because again, Scrooge doesn't own the game. I think I mentioned this last time on like one of the mini Steam discussion readings, but like I don't think Scrooge played the game, and I keep realizing because I have the thing set up differently. Whoop, not that. Where is it? Here it is. I need to change this. There we go. Now it makes more sense because they don't keep bouncing all over the place. He says like you have the choice of being good or bad, and like, you know, you don't have to be a cunt if you don't want to. Anyone who's played the game, myself included, can tell you that you don't really have that choice. That's not a choice. Otherwise there'd be no narrative. I don't know, me as a human being, I have my own ideological standpoint on what I think is good and bad, and a lot of the choices that Pax does to certain people using her special power doesn't feel good, alright? That doesn't feel like a good choice that I'm forced into doing. That feels bad. Pax even said it herself that her powers aren't like good powers. They're bad. They're specifically designed to bully, cancel, and trigger people. They're not good. Actually, Samu, make a mental note of that. Grab that clip because that'll be useful for when debating Screwed. Hold up. There we go. I'll keep a notepad for later. Because I just remembered that. I forget what point it was in the camp, but she mentioned that her powers aren't good. It's like probably around the time when she was learning a new power. I think that's what it was. And obviously it was Discord. Again, not great, but that's just the nature. And I'm like, this is probably a positive for the game. The fact that her powers are all like that and they're like sort of an extension of her own being shows you what kind of a person she is. And like, it's fair, all right? It's not a bad thing, okay? It's just that's who Pax is. She's just not a good person. And like, I don't know why. Well, okay, maybe Screwed has a different idea of what Pax actually is. Who knows? But I don't know. I have no issue of Pax being like a good person or a bad person. They could just be whatever the hell they want to be, I suppose. It's not like I'm not the main character. I'm merely playing and experiencing the story. Anyway, sorry. Only people who play the game can comment. Jimsid, actually, how many hours have you put in? Okay, Jimsid. All right, understandable. Playing Lost Ark. Steam moderators don't make that choice. It's up to the publisher-developer moderation, which has been absent since the entire hub was overwhelmed by a coordinated social campaign. They were last active in August, so things should fix up whenever they return. If they return. And... in August? What the hell happened in August? And even though I own this game on another platform, allegedly, I'd be content with this board being locked. That's fine, Screwed, because then you don't get to comment and say shit like this. Because, a part of me knows what's gonna happen, and I feel really bad. I really shouldn't have read ahead. Because then it spoils it for me. I get, like, the, I get the big reveal. But, regardless, it's been 6 posts in and we're already not talking about the game, so that's cool. I emailed the developer to ask them to consider asking to lock the forum, but haven't received a reply yet. They did make a statement on the violent threads they have received though, but I do wonder why they don't take the brave decision to lock the forum. Yes, won't it have the same, yes, it won't have the same traffic, but it will be related to the game at least. Now, not gonna lie, for people like Screwed, who, you know, doesn't own the game on PC, it would be nice to have the game locked, or have the threads locked to people who own the game, because, I mean, there are people who do own the game that do have their criticisms and love for the game. And it's probably fair that those people get to discuss it, and not people that just randomly come in and say absolute bullshit. That doesn't make any sense. There was like, there was another thread where somebody was just talking about like the fucking woke propaganda bullshit again. Again, like it happens every other day. And of course, like, what's funny is Screwed has pointed it out, like, you know, these posts are coming from people that don't own the game or have any intention to play the game. But also the same could be said the other way around. People that are defending the game don't own the game and don't have any intention to play the game. So it's kind of a weird double negative, but okay. You cannot pick. I should give this guy a voice. Lazy Joe Beard has appeared very frequently. You cannot pick if only owners of... Oh, sorry, hang on. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah. Well, you cannot pick if only owners of the game are allowed to speak. I've watched the stream of it, so I can speak of the gameplay. It looked awful, and the person you play as acts like a redacted the entire time. Mass amounts of gaslighting, bullying, and just being a massive redacted from start to end. Alright, Lazy Joe, but don't spoil it for me, alright? I still want to believe there's character growth later on after chapter 2. What would you be doing in an empty forum? Well, it wouldn't... Okay, Adriel, it wouldn't be empty. There's at least 4 people here that own the game. So it wouldn't be totally empty. The game has a decent and a very engaged player base, but thanks for your input. Okay, I don't know about that though. Alternative. Well, okay, he's not wrong. Kane. I've seen Kane a few times. This is not the same Kane, by the way. That's on my friends list. I should probably friend this guy, though. I think. I don't know if he said anything that I care about. But I should friend Kane. The other Kane. Then I can have two Kanes. Not to be confused with a walking stick. Man! Man, it's not coordinated. It's just people farming gestures. Jesters. Regular trolls or people who hated this game's message. Combined, these groups don't even need to be coordinated. They don't even have to be taken seriously. I think that's where another thing comes into. Like, it doesn't matter what game it is, there will always be people like trolling constantly. Like, just look at Master Duel, alright? Game's fine. Game's totally fine. But like every day you get somebody coming in being like, this isn't how I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, yeah, no shit. Anyway. It's absolutely coordinated. No. It's a decentralized movement, but those participating in it see it as a crusade, ergo coordination, to brigade and vocalize intolerance. It is not unique either. The internet has seen coordinated campaigns by decentralized movements like this in the past, especially in gaming. Can we talk about the game? It's been like 13 posts and no one's actually talked about the game. Holy fuck. Oh, I'm just here to talk record about games. It'll be easy to see who's working together by looking at posting history and seeing what same names come up in what threads. If you look at mine, I see no similar names in any threads as I talk redacted about what games in. I assume most of the people you assume are working together are just similar mindset of wanting this woke brain rot out of gaming and are actually solo. You seem to think conspiracies all around you. That is very unhealthy mental-wise. That is a very unhealthy mental-wise way to live. It's really hard to do that voice while also trying to read, like, correctly. These threads are ass. No, none of these threads ever actually... So, Scrooge brought it up several times in the past that he doesn't like derailing, yet he's the main cause of derailment, like, 99% of the time. And it is, like, awful to see. Because... my goal for this thread is hopefully somebody comes in and actually says something about the game. I could have, and I know I didn't. Alright, that's on me. Okay. So, but you're not going to see my post for like another 3 hours. So strap in. I still don't know how this guy got banned. So far, he seems alright. This is wild. I knew it. The far-right agenda, anti-diversity trolls would not respect this thread either. I mean... what can deluded extremists respect anyway? Alright, Jimsid, that kind of came out of left field. I don't know what the hell that means. Totally agree that this is a gender-driven, coordinated, ideological assault against this game because it represents everything their agendas targets. Diverse characters, inspiring diverse storylines, telling the stories of suppression and struggle of those diverse characters. They are stories and characters diverse people relate to and make them feel empowered. And the last thing the alt-right agenda wants is empowered, diverse people. Shit. Do I want empowered, diverse people? I don't know. I've never thought about this before. Oh my god, maybe I really have been living under a rock this whole time. Holy shit. I'm joking, of course. Deleted post. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. Dude, I wish so badly I was like a Steam moderator and I could see deleted posts. That would be my dream come true. Valve, please hire me, okay? Because I would love to know what somebody has said to willingly get banned. It must have been some bad shit, because I've already seen some pretty bad shit that doesn't get banned. So like, to have a post be deleted, like there must have been some like racial stuff in there, at least like some slurs or something. Like fuck. Anyway, ladies, your bid. Also, you're not allowed to put restrictions in place, FYI. No rules have been broken as long as it's about the game. It's so funny you say this because no one said anything about the game yet. Also, sorry, you do not need to own the thread. Sorry, you do not own the thread you made and cannot place restrictions in them. That is how an echo chamber starts. Even if this message is about the topic of the thread, therefore, within the rules. Sorry. Therefore, within the rules. Okay.
Thank Puppy, it's just talking about how shit the game is and we don't have to sit there and suffer watching the game.
Oh my god, Caboose. Strap in. I gotta do chapter 3 at some point soon. I hope I want to actually edit what I've already done so far. A broken sword, what the fuck? But like... because I don't want to progress too far, because then it gives me more work to do later, and I want to do it like... Ideally, one stream, and then I have the entire week to edit it. And I already fucked that by playing it twice in a row.
No.
Alright, Caboose. Could have been Minecraft Mario, very much could have been. Especially in that, like, porn thread. I'm surprised the porn thread... I actually remember if it got locked, and I probably got locked at this point. I'm sure there's a few deleted posts in that particular thread, obviously, maybe even links, perhaps. I like how it's scrolling across the top, by the way, just up here. No. Man, this conspiracy theory is at its finest. Sorry, this is conspiracy theory at its finest. These people must be new in the internet if they believe any game requires coordinated effort to bring in trolls. Also, it's interesting that the other guy fully agreed with Screwed, by the way.
How do you have the willpower to play this shittily put together woke bullshit without wanting to swing from a fan?
Caboose, it's been making me laugh, alright? It's been actually, like, somewhat entertaining for me as a streamer, because, how often do you get to hear a game be like, is that my meme? You thief! How often do you hear that in video games, alright? How often? And, sorry, and it's 100% earnest, by the way. Like, full on real. Like, Jesus Christ. Also Screwed. You're equally just as new to the internet if you do not understand how social movements grow and generate traction. Campaigns do not need a single leader to be coordinated, nor do they require every foot soldier to even be aware of what they're advocating for. I'm sure most of the users on these boards have zero political education or cultural insight, but are as non-binary, but as are equally compelled to crucify as their... Oh, I think I've seen this word before. MacGyverian grifter puppeteers. What the fuck kind of word is this shit?
Never, and you know why, cause it's fucking cringe. I'd rather shit in my hands and motherfucking clap than have another game in my lifetime have the phrase, hey that's my meme you thief.
But Caboose, they kept talking about the meme. The meme is now a pivotal point of fucking contention in this game. We gotta protect the meme at all costs. I think you probably could, you know, talking about the game for a minute. I know this thread isn't talking about the game, obviously. It's talking about fucking coordinated fucking harassment campaigns. But more importantly, talking about the actual game itself for just 5 seconds. No, not come. All right. Fucking. I'm losing my train of thought now. Oh my heckin' Christ. Oh my good God. I think I might have lost it. It was something about the meme. Fuck me. Oh yeah, right. There might be something to be said about how the device is called the meme, right? And obviously everybody knows on the planet what the fuck a meme is, all right? You look at me, everybody browses memes every day. Come on now. The fact that that device is used to combat disinformation in the universe of the game, there's like definitely some potential underlining meanings there.
You have already lost your mind long before this. It was the straw that broke the camel's back.
All right, fair point, Caboose. Fair point. I've gone full smooth brain now. I need to wrinkle it back up again. Anyway, there probably is some discussion to be had. And this is something I don't think I've seen a thread about yet. But oh, a yellow mandarin fish. Is that a new? I guess it's not a new fish. I just haven't been looking at the fishes before. fucking maybe it has been said before about the woke propaganda stuff. Obviously the disinformation in the game isn't specifically about woke stuff that you're memifying to make it go away. Like, that's not specifically said, so I can't obviously point the finger at that, but a lot of people seem to be doing that. I would argue that it's just a weird coincidence and may or may not actually have any relevance, but it being called a meme and it being used to combat disinformation is a bit odd. It's definitely a bit odd. Oh, Minecraft Mario. I'm actually surprised it doesn't show a cooldown in the thing, but I think there's a I don't know how long the cooldown is. I forgot, but there is a cooldown of some description. Sorry, the whole internet grifter puppeteer thing that just came to my mind. This works both ways, by the way. It's not just for it's not just for fucking, you know, what did he call them? Is it alt-right or just regular right? Like right-wing extremists, you know, jumping on a hate bandwagon for woke games and diversity in video gaming. It's not always that. There is the other version. No, Sugar's not broken anymore, Caboose. She's fine. Although she's a bit weird. She's a bit different. What was I gonna say? The thing that comes to mind recently was the, you know, targeted harassment towards a bunch of movie critics from obviously the left-wing community. It was a bit strange. That was definitely a coordinated attack, which is highly suspicious. So, very odd there. But we're just going to ignore that, okay? Because, you know, that didn't happen in this universe. Moving on. Many rules regarding bullying and hate speech have been broken by the alt-right in this forum thread. And of course, the developer has the power to ask for the forum to be locked only to game owners. And I still hope they will do it. I don't think I've seen a thread that's locked to game owners. I guess I haven't been in any, like, niche communities all that much. Caboose.
Oh, aren't you?
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Kane.
No,
wait, what was this? Oh yeah, no, it doesn't.
But thank you for your peculiar request.
Wait.
Here you go.
Sugar, what the fuck did you say? It's not within your job description. I thought it is. Oh, damn, being outside. Holy shit. No, it doesn't. But I'm not talking about the birth of a social movement, but natural behavior on the internet since forums were a thing. A game is released and trolls will flock to it. Yeah? Just because some YouTuber weirdo made a video about a game and some of its fan base decided to go throw shade at it doesn't mean it's a coordinated effort either. It's just a conspiracy theory at this point. Well, that last part about the YouTuber influencer thing might be.
Is that green shit you're sitting on?
I believe it's called dew? No, that's not right. Usually that goes away in the afternoon. I don't know unless I was out there in the morning. I think it's dew. That's usually on the ground in the mornings. It looks green from a distance. I believe that's right. Minecraft Mario. Oh my god.
32 gold. You now have 12,534 gold.
Oh my lord, this is gonna make it really easy to fucking read. There's a distinction between a trolling and coordinated movement. What the distinction is, you might wonder. Messaging, motivation, behavior, patterns surrounding those three things determine whether something is coordination. Somebody who doesn't own the game, who doesn't have any interest in the game, coming in, starting a thread with 0 comments, being like, haha, woke game bad. That's probably a troll, bro. I don't know how to tell you this. That's most likely like a 99.9% a troll. It seems to just happen randomly, okay? Have you noticed the thread themes on this board, for example? People have arrived here all at different intervals, repeating the same talking points. Yeah, that's a problem, because the thread is about fucking talking about the game, you fucking mongoloid. No one's talked about the game yet. It's just like, there's just no game. There's just no game at all. We're all talking about random bullshit. That's messaging. They express the same concerns and prejudices, which relates to motivation. Some of them are political and opinion-based. Others pertain to this game's development. This game's development, and are incongruent with the facts. That's a pattern of behavior. It is beyond trolling. I mean, I've seen, oh, that's nice, thank you. But I've seen trolls go to different threads and say the same shit. That's called trolling. I don't understand how it's like trying to find a meaning in the troll message. Like, you remember those Master Duel threads where like that Admiral guy was like, ah, fuck Kashtira, hate deck, fucking kill deck, burn deck.
I just need to zoom in to see the actual fucking point in this thread.
Okay, Bruce, you're gonna have to zoom in a lot further than that, alright? But like, it's like trying to find out what Admiral is actually saying in any of those threads. Point is, Admiral's not saying anything in any of those threads, by the way. Admiral's just saying shit for the sake of saying shit and trying to get free clan awards. From obviously unsuspecting forum goers, right? Or people who sympathize with him, that your bell is bad and your bell needs to burn, like that kind of stuff. Point is, oh my god, point lost, actually, point lost, fuck. Considering, you know, considering Admiral does that over and over and over again, yeah, that's a pattern of behavior. It's a pattern of a fucking troll. He's not trying to start, let's say, hypothetically, Master Duel was a woke DEI game, whatever the fuck, alright? And he's coming in being like, oh, Kashtira sucks, Yubel sucks, Snake Eyes sucks, Fire King sucks, like that kind of shit. And like, all of those decks are like fucking woke DEI diverse fucking propaganda decks, right? I know, bear with me, it's a little hard to imagine, alright? And he's going like, oh, fuck this deck, fuck that deck. That's not like messaging. He just probably doesn't like the deck. And he's just trolling because he has like over 2,000 hours in the game. Anyway, point is, not everything's political.
Look, the first part of that was correct information anyways.
Caboose. Anyway, what's a conspiracy theory are the claims that this game advocates for racism, ending any race. Or funded by the US government, advocates for kidnapping children, etc. You've not challenged any of those claims. Meanwhile, those of us that have played the game have. What? What the fuck are you talking about? Also, like, it's like, yeah, dude, I totally played the game, bro. It's on a different console. Don't worry about it. I'll just play offline, bro. So far, I've only played like the first 2 chapters, so I don't know. What if it gets racist eventually?
Technically, the game is racist anyways.
Oh, yeah, the robot shit. I totally forgot. Like, wait, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Screwed, level with me here. Does PAX like robots, yes or no? Does she actually advocate for robot racism, yes or no? I'm just curious. Like, it's the game saying it, not me, alright? She was brought up to hate robots, alright? It's not any one individual's fault, she just doesn't like robots. Screwed comes into the chat, he's like,
the robots aren't a race, bro. They're not a race.
Like, yeah, it's still the same fucking point. You can literally take that and replace the word robot with anything else, and it's incredibly just as bad. I don't think Screw's actually played the game. I know I said it like several times.
The bus scene was kinda racist. Surprised she didn't tell that Clanker to sit at the back of the bus.
Okay, you got a point, Caboose. You got a point. Robots taking over. So that's another thing, K-Trix, that can be like There are people obviously reading probably way too far into the game. I don't think anything relating to the robot stuff is considered like, you know, AI takeover propaganda. I can't possibly see that. I don't know how anybody can. I'm looking forward to it, Gorkster. I'm looking forward to it because I want to see how it happens. If you take the clips out of context, then yeah, a little bit. But I'm curious to see what happens to PAX. Moderation like thereof. Oh, this was the first derailment. And the dude, Lazy Joe Beard's pointed out. Oh my god. Yo, thank you, Lazy Joe Beard. This is the guy just sent a friend request to. This was the first derailment. Caboose, what the fuck?
Even with context, it was still racist.
Caboose, I'm gonna fucking remove your ability to just fucking send fucking bits in a minute, alright? Technophobia. The term for it was like oh my god, it was like, it's like ludism, but not pronounced lewd. Like lidism, something like that.
He'll remove your ability to have motherfucking kneecaps.
Alright, Caboose, I'm loading it up. I'm loading up Streamlabs. I'm doing it. You better get your last TTS in now, bro. Oh, how convenient! It fucking loaded the correct thing. That's kind of nice. All right, Caboose, you had your chance. It's going now.
Star by weighing 9.9 kilograms worth 30 gold. You now have 12,982 gold.
You've been silenced. You've been silenced. And say, Mopey, but I get paid though. Isn't that all right? For one bit.
You can be non-binary.
I mean, depending on how you value channel points, I would say 500 is pretty cheap. Allegedly.
Hey guys,
It's like it's like several thousand.
Of male human and female Pokemon breeding. This chat member probably said some unhinged stuff. It may be worth looking back through the
That's true,
logs and
Gorkster.
seeing what's said to determine
That's
if
why
a
it's
ban
hard for
is
me to talk
needed.
about like a lot of the main points until I get further into the game.
What are you gonna do now? Kill yourself? Because that's what I
Caboose.
recommend.
What was the thing? Okay. But I like that fucking Lazy Joe Beard has called out the derailments. Because again, like, Screw doesn't like people derailing his threads. So why does he come in here and derail these threads? It's mind-blowing to me. Allergic. Oh my god, Caboose. And there are 3 other posts that break small parts of the rules. So it is not divulged enough from it to be locked, although it might be hitting that point soon. Oh my goodness. Oh, actually, that point soon. This is at post 23. Sadly, it did get locked, but that's funny as heck. The one thing I guess I can comment on right now, well, I say that, but I'm also not 100% sure about what happens later in the game. But like, the fact that they, like, the Justice came in, burned some crops, so whatever, and then PAX, and obviously the Justice crew was like, I say Justice crew like it's some kind of Jet Set Radio Future like gang, but Justice crew rolls up, torch some crops, ask for the surrender of people, and it's like, okay, whatever. And obviously PAX can't surrender because PAX needs to go do some stuff with everybody else. I'm not 100% sure what that is yet. They're holding onto a data drive that they gotta go get to someplace somewhere. It's not hugged enough as a kid. Moby, please. But oh my god, train of thought. Oh yeah, PAX defeats them all, and obviously takes out a whole bunch of guards. Now, I could believe that the guards have all been knocked out. I say guards, like all the Justice Squad members were all like knocked out. I say Justice Squad. I keep fucking using like strange names. Basically, the entire police force gets knocked out. Allegedly. Okay, so, you know, that's fine. That's one thing. The thing that kind of threw it over the edge, though, was taking out the helicopter. That leads to some other implications, okay? Because everything was fine up until that point. What the fuck, Caboose? Zorai, oh my goodness. Zorai got a gifted sub. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Caboose. I don't think I've ever seen that alert before. So it probably makes sense why that I never changed that. But thank you, Caboose. What was I gonna say though? Oh yeah, fucking. Wow, actually, I just realized 13,000 gold. You actually are catching up to fucking. What's Lost Rune? Anyway, lose my train of thought. Personally, I don't think the fucking helicopter attack needed to happen.
To get
okay.
the channel points so I could call you a motherfucking bitch ass thief. That's my meme.
Oh. Fair enough, Caboose. Fair enough. Is that my meme? You thief. Still my favorite part so far. Anyway, because they mentioned later on, like, you know, oh, Justice is gonna wake up and they're gonna be sending more guards or whatever. So we need to get out of here. Like, that's one thing. But again, apparently, I guess we're just gonna ignore the helicopter room of the helicopter just getting fucking taken out, crashing into the ground, which definitely killed the guys on board. All right. And I find that absolutely insane because literally, like at the end of the last chapter, after the whole gig, like the rehearsal thing that you do, at the border security, one of the guards was literally like, you know, nobody cares about, you know, it's what's behind the mask that really matters. You know, nobody seems to care about that, and apparently nobody does care about that because Pax doesn't seem to care about it.
You can be
Which is absolutely baffling to me. It's like, how do you go from that having like a wholesome moment with somebody who's just trying to do their job, and then just like mow down a whole bunch of them? Again, I'm willing to look the other way about just the combat in general, like, and see it as more of an exaggeration of what actually happened.
Did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon,
I'm gonna turn off fucking redeems in a minute, all right? Don't make me. I will do it. I want to get through this thread and several other threads today. It's gonna take a minute, and I got work tomorrow. Anyway, the whole helicopter attack thing is okay. All right, I'm gonna fucking do it. You're no longer catching fish either, outside of the regular command. But basically, that's all I can really comment on right now, because what I find crazy about it is Justice is apparently the more aggressive, you know, police force. Like, it's basically just Cops 2.0, okay? So they're already, like, way more, I don't want to say trigger happy, but way more, like, upfront than regular police officers. So, using that information, in real life, if you fucking take out a police helicopter and it crashes into the ground, whether it was manned or not, people are gonna come for you, all right? You're gonna be fucking looked at. Oh my god, I like how I see that on the other screen, Caboose. Thank you. So like, my understanding of what would have happened is like, fucking Justice headquarters would have been called. There's like a chopper that went down and a whole bunch of soldiers were MIA, and they're immediately going to send out an entire like squad to take out this like small drug operation allegedly. And you do see that on the way out. There are vans of Justice going to that place that you just left from, which also I'm surprised they don't block the road as you're leaving, because that's kind of fucked up. It's just that, like, I don't know, it's an interesting thought to say the least. Because like, Pax didn't, I know she had to go there because of the meme or whatever, and I know I'm not saying that as like, you know, oh, the meme, like the little Game Boy device. She had to go there specifically for that, in order to advance the plot forward, to get rid of the ghosts, the spooky noise. So sure, I'll believe that, right? That's not so much for Ziggy. I would say more for like the device as opposed to Ziggy. Like, I'm sure she could probably get another device, but it's allegedly been modded, so it's probably one of a kind. So I'll believe it. The fact that she derailed the road trip to go do that put her entire family and that community at risk, and extremely high risk, because they are now all fucked. Like, Justice knows they have guns. They know they have guns. They're gonna go in there guns blazing to either like arrest them all or just get rid of them. Like, and at the end of the day, that's all Pax's fault, because she just wanted to go there to visit her sister, allegedly, and for the meme as well. Sugar gets it. Sugar'll be fine. She'll live. She's been through worse, quite literally. Anyway, anyone talking about the thread topic in any capacity is within the rules. Only Screwed and Kane have broken the rules so far in this thread. As I stated, you do not get to decide stuff like only people who own the game can talk. You do not get to pick restrictions. And the topic, due to the way it's phrased, is very open-ended. And nearly anything can be posted in nearly anything can be posted in the and nearly anything can be posted in the about the game if it's about people's opinions on it or gameplay at all. Also, the fact that you put a false restriction in is also part of the topic. So, talking about that is within rules of the topic. Damn, Lazy Joe Beard has definitely had a few run-ins with Steam moderators in the past. Good ones though, good ones, not bad run-ins, not like Screwed. Fucking hell, Caboose. Let's get another one. Yeah, I'll turn her off and on again and be fine.
Caboose the Goose, your imagination is intriguing. Thanks for your peculiar request, you
Isn't
silly
easily
goose.
swayed.
Don't hold
say
your
you
breath
silly
while you go.
goose.
Master isn't easily
What?
swayed. Here you go.
Oh my god. Sugar, please. Kane, it's response to Screwed. When you're talking about a game with a clear-cut political message, it defends. It's natural to have people trolling about by spouting the opposite to it. This is the easiest way to get people offended. There is no proof of any coordinated assault here other than the huge straw man you're building. He's got a point. Plus, the fact the game have a message will also garner the displeasure of people who are opposed to it without any coordinated effort. There is absolutely no proof this game is being target by a coordinated attack by one or more leaders. I've seen people farming for jesters and a demand for more representation on Wukong because when it was released, Kane, please. When it was released, for many, it was a big deal. The game wasn't consulted by Sweet Baby Inc. You just see this stuff everywhere. And although some of it could be coordinated, good luck proving even a fraction of that was coordinated. So again, just a conspiracy at this point. So, I see Screwed's name here. Is he going to provide any evidence that there was a coordinated attack on Dustborn, the discussion community specifically? Probs not. Maybe Minecraft Mario, maybe. Screwed needs to get alive. I'll look at it again, but this guy unfortunately is like terminally online, and I feel bad for him because I don't think he goes out that often. I know for a fact he's a Redditor because he's used Reddit lingo before, and still does use Reddit lingo. So he definitely, and also has referenced like 4chan and shit in the past. So dude spends his time online a lot. Oh my god, oh, that's spoilers. We can't read that. Wait, was that the last thing he posted, though? Hold on. Because I know he got banned in the Dustborn thing. It was this one, right? 7 hours ago? Oh, I guess that was the last thing he said. Wait. Look, I don't think all media has a political message. I think that claim is false. I don't know who out there is studying, like, fucking The Legend of Zelda for its hidden meaning, its hidden political meaning, alright? Seam grammar is kind of bullshit. You always get the occasional person who doesn't know what a comma is. Heavy political games. Very rarely there's like, it's hard to take a game like Dustborn seriously, and I'm trying in due earnest to take it seriously, but unfortunately it's opening me up to plot holes. I don't like that. I know that happens with a lot of you know, Marvel movies and stuff as of late. Like, the more you take it seriously, the more it breaks and doesn't make any sense. Like the fucking Doctor Strange movie that came out like a while back. Goddamn. Not the first one, the second one. That was a whole fucking shitstorm. Anyway, more importantly, when a game that is specifically designed to be as diverse as possible and be as inclusive as possible, it's hard to take it seriously for being like, you know, diverse and inclusive, because obviously it was made with that in mind. Whereas fucking, I don't know, like, do you think GTA San Andreas needed to have a black protagonist? Was that like, I don't know, was it for diversity's sake? Or did they just want to do it? Morbin. I have not seen Morbius. Part of me kind of wants to, because I don't know if it's on the same level as like Madam Web. I have also not seen Madam Web, by the way. But I'm sure both of those movies are quite good, in fact. Also, if you're wondering, anybody's been keeping up with the Dustborn follower count on Twitch, it has gone up by 8 followers since the last time I mentioned it. So it's at 108. Popping off, I'm telling you, it's popping off. Anyway. Again, you're being willfully obtuse here. The people here aren't trolling. They're very openly crusading against something they believe is a political problem. This is a good... Screwed, I'm going to critique you here on this post for a minute. When you say this, this is where you put in a quote from somebody who isn't trolling, who is making a coordinated attack about political opinions. This is when you insert, like you put a little gap here, and you insert a quote from some rando. It doesn't matter who the fuck it is, all right? Some rando with a source saying, like, look at this post. Like, that's all you need, because of right now, it's just trolling, all right? Without any evidence, it's just trolling. You can't say that it's been a coordinated attack if there's no... If there's just no evidence of the quote-unquote attack. It doesn't matter whether you or I find the game offensive. If we occupy all discussion hubs about it, and repeat the same messaging, have the same motivations, and exhibit the same behavior, we're engaging in a coordinated social campaign. No one in the brain DEID... Look, I'm just gonna look up what the fucking acronym means, because it's pissing me off now. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. I know he's saying brain DEID to be like brain dead, to be a joke on, you know, the far right who are anti-woke, I suppose, and that they're brain dead. But I don't think it comes across as the insult he thinks it does. It just seems silly. It just seems really silly. Fucking hell, Murphy. No, she'd coordinate on my campaign till I harassed. That makes sense, right? Oh yeah, the brain did it. Even self-describes as a troll. Nobody is gonna say they're a troll. What are you talking about? Guys, it's my first time here. I'm a troll. Fuck this woke game. I'm sorry, guys. Nobody who's being a troll would out themselves for being a troll. Come on now. You know how this works. You know how this works. I haven't spent that much time on the internet, and even I know how this works. Come on. They see games like Dustborn as an existential threat and will not spare anyone this disclosure. No one is hiding anything here. It is bizarre that you seem eager to die on the hill of no one here is serious. They're just doing it for the lols. I mean, yeah. If you, like, again, if you had proof of somebody doing this for realsies and not for lols, then any statement that Kane has ever made in the past is completely null and void. Okay? But it's the internet. Who would be taking anything seriously on the internet? Come on now. Dunkalistic. Mopey, if you want to do that, you need to do it now, because Screwed is currently, I know it's not showing up here because I had this open for like a day. I was going to read it yesterday. Screwed is currently banned, so you will have 24 hours of having that post screwed free. All right? Be nice and safe. Well, this right here, he derailed the topic on the 4th post and is continuing to do so. If you want to report anyone for breaking the rules, he is the prime person you could report at this point. He has also talked about threads that were deleted, which is also against TOS as of right now. Sorry, as of right now, it's derailment. And talking about deleted threads. Lazy Joe Beard's got a point here, by the way. He's not wrong. This is one of the reasons why I don't like Screwed, but definitely correct. Oh, dude, Mopey. I know you're gonna get a lot of clown awards for saying something like that, but it would be so funny because Screwed takes everything literally. He's like Mr. Literal. So if you said that, Screwed would be like, haha, got him, guys, here he is. It's the guy. This is the guy behind all the targeted attacks when the game came out. It's him. Fuck it hell. Anyway, sorry. Even if there are people here who are politically motivated, it's no proof this game is being targeted of a coordinated attack. The reason I'm dying on this hill is that this claim is as weak as people saying this game openly attacks whites. You know, he's actually got a point. So far, I haven't actually seen any instance. I've only played like 4 hours of Dustborn. I haven't seen any like targeted harassment towards white people yet. Not yet. Theo's a bit weird, but he's just kind of weird. I think you should learn more about what coordination means, because when you create a political game, it will attract people who are against that political view, and you don't need anyone to coordinate that. That's true. Oh, I guess the other thing I was going to say about the game, that I guess I can say currently, everyone's like in their 30s, obviously, but nobody seems to act like they're in their 30s. That's really odd. I don't know. Maybe that's just a part of like, the culture that they would have grown up in, considering, you know, obviously history is different. So they would have had a completely different upbringing, which makes total sense. But, nobody acts like a proper 30 to 40 year old. They act like teenagers. It's very strange to see. Pink Lemonade. Patterns don't equal deliberate coordination. It could mean the opposite too. If the same spam posts, threads, etc., it could be for the sake of trolling or baiting for more Steam awards. That's true, actually. Which I have seen, actually. Especially in the Concord Discord. The Concord Steam discussions. Minecraft Mario Fun. So that tracks. You know what? I haven't like been paying attention to like, you know, the internet, like TikToks and whatnot. So I haven't suffered from the brain rot. I don't know if people are actually like that. I don't get out very often. Well, I guess that's the opposite. I don't stay inside very often. Play too many fucking video games, man. Childish characters. But the game devs are like in their fucking 50s though, bro. Well, actually, I don't know how old the game devs are. I just know that one guy who had the interview, he had like white hair. So that's pretty old in my book. He's got white hair. Exactly. When you have an openly political game, it's natural you'll see a bad enough people exposed to it. Doesn't mean it has multiple parties in sync coordinating an attack. How does Screwed respond to this? Lost Rune, welcome as well. DI game. Alright. Alright, Mopey, alright. Who do either of you think you're fooling? If you genuinely believe these things, you probably shouldn't be on the internet unsupervised in the first place. Wait, what?
At the Lost Rune, you caught a
You're
joke.
joking, right?
Star, nugget weighing 0.17 kilograms.
Take
worth
this topic
gold.
to the people
You
on
have
this board that hate this game.
16,687
Consult with them before you try to speak on their behalf. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, Screwed, you know, people troll, right? Like, it's just what they do. Like, there have been some pretty elaborate baits in the past. There was that bait about that one person who was like a left-wing person who was upset at the left-wings, which, you know, was some undercover bait. That was some pretty cool bait. That's bait. I don't know how to put that in. That's not like part of a targeted attack. What the fuck? They are very supervised. You got a point, Lost Rune. You got a point. Heavily monitored boards. I don't think it's getting to that point where Screwed is he doesn't want to say it, and I know he's not going to say it, but it's getting to that point where he's like, oh, if people are trolling on the right wing, that's bad. But if people are that's a targeted attack. But if people are trolling and baiting on the left wing, then that's just trolling and baiting. All right, that's not a targeted attack. It's getting close to that. Hey, people who hate this game, please let me know who sent you here. Oh, I can't. All right, because it's locked. Oh man, I wish this wasn't locked now. Not that I would say anything to this. All right, I'll just give him a little award. All right. And don't come back while you're at it. You still have a lot to learn about how things work on the internet. And I've been generous with my answers. Take care. Imagine asking a troll to behave on the internet, like with good internet etiquette. Yeah? You think that's gonna fly in like 2024? This is also getting into the stuff that I haven't seen, by the way. I don't know what the hell's happening now. Anyway, back on topic. Oh my god, Kane, you're bringing it back on topic? Is this gonna be about the game? Please, for the love of God. Fell for the bait. Screwed is still falling for the bait to this day. Only bad targets. Anyway, I'm back on topic. I don't own this game. We'll probably get it on sale. Well, good news, Kane. It is currently on sale, apparently. I wish I knew that it was going to go on sale for 30% off, and I would have saved a lot of money if I did. Unfortunately. Shout out. Dustborn is currently 30% off if you want to get it on Steam. Go for it. But my big problem with it seems to be the sound design and combat animations. I think if they stuck to a purely choice-driven game like Telltale Studio, it would have worked out better. That's an interesting point. Choose not to purchase a bad product. No, Lost Rune, you gotta consume the product, please. Chloe, welcome to the stream as well. Love bait too. I'm not against this game's messaging. In fact, I endorse games with different opinions on things. This is interesting, Kane, because I really hope Screwed comments on this. Because he's going to take this quote and fucking turn it around and throw it back at you somehow. It makes it easier to know what the other side believes and try to find a common ground. But at least watching the videos, there are some things that are objectively poor on how it is delivered. The combat really looks stiff and serviceable at best. Had they chosen a more choice-driven approach, I believe they could have made the action sequences better choreographed. Even if they he's like trying to say rely, but it's not rely. It's not a, okay, I'm looking it up. That's not a real word, right? I just didn't pass English. Hold on. I don't think it works in this context. It is just relieve. But I don't think you can relieve on QTEs. With turn-based combat. Oh, that'd be kind of cool, actually. I don't know how Dustborn would be if it had turn-based combat. The combat is okay. It's not like fucking Spider-Man or anything, like fucking Batman Arkham Asylum or anything like that. It's nothing. It's nothing to that degree, but it's all right. It does do a bit for the world building though, and I'm sure when I get further in the game I'll comment on it again. But for the most part, I'm not counting the combat scenes as like, you know, this is how this scene played out. I think the combat scenes are more so just an exaggeration for the sake of a comic book. But that's my take on the combat sections anyway. I think typoed. It definitely typoed. I don't know if it's autocorrected either. I mean, it's not the... Oh, I don't know why I'm hung up on this one. It's not the first mistake. And it certainly won't be the last.
Minimum Craft Mario. Lurking around.
I feel like you're the Dustborn. The real Dustborn.
I've got my eye on you. And it's not because I'm paranoid. Promise.
Sugar, are you paranoid right now? Oh, actually, Chloe, I was gonna send you something. I might as well show it on stream because I think you guys might be interested. There's gonna be a Bummer Cyberpunk stream very soon, by the way, like very, very soon. Because hang on, I need to get the big screen. Look, there it is. There it is. It's done. Now I can't wait for it. I need it. And it came out really well, and I really can't wait to play more Bummer Cyberpunk now. It looks so good. Oh, and sorry, there's one more as well. There's one more. Where is it? Oh yeah, it was this one. Lewis asked me, like, you know, what do you want for the graffiti? I'm like, oh, can you just use any PNG for the graffiti? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, this one then. So I was like, all right. I'll put like giant stickers up everywhere. It'd be great. Mopey, I don't think you'd get banned for it, all right? People have been getting banned for stuff that's way worse. That's true, Luster, and I can be the sticker star. Also, Chloe, if you're wondering, Screwed has gotten banned again within the last like 7 hours. So that's cool. That's his like 5th or 6th ban now. I don't know what number he's up to. I lost count. I don't know how long it takes until he's gonna get perma-banned. It's crazy that he keeps getting banned on very separate occasions. Anyway, sorry, reliving QTEs. Oh, I also sent myself to the Concord thread today to do a bit of grave dancing and the Dragon Age thread to see the chaos unfold there. There's already a thread for the Dragon Age game? Oh, I guess because as soon as it came to Steam, like, even though it's like a pre-order thing, you can still talk about it. At least even with how awful this game is gameplay-wise and messaging-wise, it won't be comparable to Concord's flop, but the gameplay in this game is much worse than Concord's. Funny thing is, due to the topic being to discuss the game, as told in the topic's name, even comparing it to other games is still within the topic of this thread, even if that comparison is how bad it is to other games. Alright, Lazy Joe, but you're getting close. You're getting close to like going off the rails here a little bit, but it's fine. Still within the grounds. What else is new? Yes, Papa Shackles, indeed. This thread's a bit of a long one, and I may have made one post in this thread because I thought it was pretty topical at the time. After that, though, it kind of exploded. Not because of me, but something else probably triggered it. And then it got locked. This is the one I was going to read last night. Anyway, Pink Lemonade. I'm saying it's either or, and I'm not. So fuck. Wait, what? I'm saying it's either or, and I'm not saying you're necessarily wrong either. It could be possible, certainly. I'm just saying that it's also possible that isn't the case. It isn't a concrete way to determine that. Oh, right, because Screwed still hasn't provided any evidence, and I don't think he ever will. It's impossible. Interesting. So no one told you how to feel and to be there bashing this game? Oh? No. Oh, I've seen how awful the game is. Sorry, the game was, and its terrible messaging, and decided to come on my own voice. My displeasure of it. Wow, Lazy Joe Bid, you mean you're not part of a targeted attack? No way. Dear God, Dustborn. Alright. Isn't great. There's no way in hell you can even prove that this game got targeted by a harassment campaign without, like, you need outside influence. And I guess a good way to start is, hypothetically, if there was a YouTube video out there, maybe it be by a reviewer or fucking essayist or whatever, and specifically said, hey, go to the Steam page for this game and complain. I don't think a single person would have ever said that. Just because well, okay, I shouldn't say that. Maybe there's, like, you know, the 0.0001% of people that might say something like that. There's a possibility. But it's highly unlikely you'd find a video surfacing like that. It might be made by some guy with, like, 10 views. Hell, probably me. But point is, that wouldn't have equated to, like, whatever the heck was happened on the game's release day. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Oh, you just keep adding more tags. Your profile keeps growing. John Troll. Oh my god. Kane. It's possible a bit of both. The problem is when you're so sure about something but can't quantify it or prove it. If he said the game's attacking, sorry, if he said the game attacks ring white people, I don't know what that means, who are strongly opposed to the game's message, there would be no problem. I'm just gonna move on. I don't know what right-wing people. Fuck. I totally misread whatever the hell that was. Alright. Attacks right-wing people. Thank God. Thanks for your input. I still don't know how this guy got banned, by the way. I guess we're gonna find out. The game has no political message. Diversity and inclusivity are not political to any sane person except the dwindling far right. The game has a diverse story about the struggles of a group of diverse people. It's inspiring. It's inspiring, well written, and relatable to many of us. Stop trying to politicize common sense. Okay, I can't say too much, but the thing about, like, the lady who was suddenly Muslim for some reason without having any indication of that in the previous chapter was a bit odd. Especially considering they're apparently fully faithful, but then, like, weren't. So that's a bit strange. Bunny Milk, welcome to the stream as well. How's it going? Bunny, what are you doing here? Stream thread and blast him. One day, hopefully Valve can see these and make me a mod, maybe. One day. That would be amazing. it's mixed messaging lost through. He's not 100% sure, right? It's like Schrodinger's wing. It's both like super. There's like a whole army and there's also no one. All right. But yes, Bunny, welcome to the stream. Kane, I have to keep double checking these like these comment posts because like if something did get deleted, usually a comment might hold it. Schrodinger's wing. It could be left or right. Nobody knows yet. It is political. And it's only not political for those who buy on the idea that politics on itself are bad. Politics are only bad as the morals it upholds. I'm not particularly opposed by this game's messaging, but it is political. Not only it's about a group defending their right to exist, it's about going against a political regime that is against their very existence. Politics, the activities associated with the governance of a country or other area. This is spoilers, by the way. I don't know if I know this yet or not. Specifically, the debate on fun flick among individuals or parties having or hoping achieve power. Wow, it says that in the definition? No way. No way. No, Papa Shackles. The game's not political. It's just a weird coincidence, all right? Everybody keeps drawing lines. It's not political. What's funny is if I played Dustborn, like let's say Dustborn came out like 4 or 5 years ago or so, and I played it, I probably wouldn't have any idea how it's tied to politics in any way. I was a pretty olden when I fucking learned about like what the term politics actually meant, in terms of it's like why people keep using it outside of like, you know, political houses when voting. Because I honestly thought for the longest time, I was like, oh, politics? You're talking about the prime minister? Oh, okay. Not the case. A lot of things fall under the jurisdiction of politics. It's kind of wild. Fuck. I wonder if Masterdoll has politics in it. It probably does. This isn't Dustborn? Funny, don't worry. I do fully intend to play more Dustborn, but I might save that for the weekend. Because, I want to hopefully at least snip up part 1 before I do chapter 3. So I have something to work with. Anyway, Pink Lemonade. Also, Pink Lemonade has played the game, by the way. This is more than screwed, which is incredible. They've also finished the game, judging by their playtime. Impressive. Okay, stop. No, lol. It does? Whether you like the game or not, this just so happens to be a game that does have a ton of different topics that surround politics. Whether you like the game or not, or whether anyone likes the game or not, the game explores that. Now, I'll agree in that isn't inherently bad, and some games are, in fact, some games are great and do the same exact thing. Even people that like the game, most of them, say that the game simply didn't do a good job on that part of the equation. You're right, Papa Shickles. I totally forgot about that. It's a capitalistic game. Only the wealthy get rewarded. Unbelievable. You just can't throw money. Oh, I see, Bunny. I see. Classes. Does that also encompass like all gacha games then as well? Are all gacha games political too? I know Screwed said this before in that other thread about how every game has a political messaging. Like, I just want to know the political messaging of Pong, dude. What does it mean? You know, what does it mean? And I'm sure, like, if you can't find the messaging in Pong, you'll get, like, the developer's backstory on why they made Pong in the first place, and that'll be enough to create a message. Yeah, bro, every form of media has politics tied to it. Every single one. Holy shit, Papa Shekels, you're right. Oh my god. It's so anime game. These fucking politics in more fucking video games, I swear to god. Each bar is a wing. It's the it's the debate going back and forth. When you score a goal in your opposition, that's basically like, you know, getting a leg up against the right wing or left wing. The fuck. Oh my god. So, the irony to their misinformed reactionary outrage is that they've lost sight of the very meaning of diversity. I don't think anybody's lost the meaning of diversity. Come on now. It's been so reactionary coded that people only use it as a that people only use it to mean any queer and minority, usually black representation. Wait, how can you just say that? When it literally just means people from different walks of life, different age, different town, different nation, different language, different tastes, and different interests. In the 2000s, there were culture warriors up in arms about representation because it meant more female protagonists and challenging the addict brain and sexualized depictions of them in fiction. I'm sure in the 2040s, whenever a similar movement will prop up again about themes and games created by sentient AI that are original and are not plagiarized. Oh, okay. I like how this is a bit of a I'm learning more about Screwed than I'd like to know, which is interesting. I guess that's what I get for reading a lot of his comments. But I'll keep this in mind in my backlog for now. Lost stream. That's everything. It's so far in the future that it hasn't happened yet, Lost Stream. Like, my goodness. Like, I just imagine, like, let's say we time skip to like 2040, and oh whoa, suddenly, fucking the right wing en masse, fucking throw harassment campaigns across everything, all across the world. Like, good god, what has the world come to? How did we get like this? Oh, we can't let these right-wingers have their way. When will they stop? Oh, that is true, Bunny. That is very true. If Caboose was still here, I'd like to ask him, is there any politics in that particular MMO he's been playing lately? I was like, so blown away. I didn't know that was an MMO. It's like VR chat, but with like more going on. I was like, all right, fuck. Oh yeah, that's right, Lost Train. We still don't know how well it sold on other platforms. That's a very crucial point. I don't know if the game is good or bad or not until we know how much it sold. Second Life, let me check. I forgot the name of it. I don't think I have it up on Steam. Unless I fucking hope not. No, it was called Love something. It's just a porn game, alright? But it's like an MMO. It's very odd. What was that? Basically Second Life, alright? Basically Second Life. Chloe, isn't that like just current day? Hold on. Aside from well, actually, Detroit Become Human was basically a robot centralized game, so I don't know, actually. Fucking Black Desert Online. Yeah, basically Black Desert Online. Basically. Lemonade. So you're about themes, not plagiarized. That shouldn't be a thing. the using AI part, I refuse to buy any games that were made using AI because, yes, in a sense they are plagiarized other forms of media. Oh, so plagiarizing other forms of media. Unless if it's like the artist using the AI, but it's their own work that the AI is using for their own work. Example, Eminem's new album used AI to bring Slim Shady back, but that was based on his own work that he made to create that. And there was also there was also only his input on it. I had no idea this was a thing, by the way. I do like AI as a tool specifically. At least as of now, there isn't anything in existence that has actual human sentience at all. So the AI has to copy something. I just want to point out, I know we're on post 44, but we're trying not to derail. Keep that in mind. We're trying to discuss the game. Very important that we discuss the game here. Oh, there's only been, I think, one post, maybe two, on the actual game itself, and that was by Kane and like Lazy Joe Bear. What? To give a friend playing that game. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I was blown away when I saw Caboose on it. I was like, Caboose, why are you playing a porn game? This is an intervention. What's going on here? Caboose, should I know about this? Anyway, Kane. The funny thing is that I've said multiple times I wasn't against the game's messaging, yet you keep building that straw man because I pointed out you don't know what coordinated assault means. Oh, there he is, Caboose. Caboose, could you please enlighten me what that game is like? I'm just curious. Oh, wait, hang on. I don't think I propped this up. Hold on. Oh, right. No, this is just Screwed. Like, I know Kane has already ran in with Screwed before. This is just what he does. It doesn't matter who you are, what you align with, your background, your political ideology. It doesn't mean shit to Screwed. Screwed will always paint you as somebody and just see you as that forever. Screwed hates me so much based on that first interaction. He doesn't like me. And I don't think he ever will. Social MMO with titties. Oh yeah, so just VR chat. Alright. Fucking meat and fuck kingdom. Jesus Christ, Mopey. What is there to get? I figured it was just VR chat, but with like less censorship. That's and well, I guess I don't know if people can be like Knuckles the Echidna or some shit. So I don't know. He probably doesn't like most people. That's a fair point, actually. It's hard to like. What's crazy is unless you agree with everything Screwed says, he doesn't like you. I haven't specifically said I don't like what. Well, actually, I guess I did with that when he was calling out that fucking pedophile comment and shit. But like, I haven't specifically said I dislike Screwed to his face. I know I've said it on stream like 1,000 times. All right. But I haven't said it to his face. For all he knows, I'd be on the same side as him. I just haven't agreed, like, verbally with anything that he said. So far. So far. Without any context. Yeah, just no context. Oh, true. I keep seeing shit about VR chat, but I've only played it like one time. It was a pretty good time, I'll admit. It was pretty neat. But that was the only time. Oh, Lost Rune. I kind of part of me kind of wishes that during that, like, I want to say debate, during that fucking like absolute shitstorm, I wonder if he did click on the link and had a look at me reading his post live as it was happening. Like, I just wonder. I mean, I did get a few like suspicious follows. Maybe I did get followed by Screwed under a different alias. I don't know. I don't know. Could have happened. Could not have happened. I mean, if Screwed ever showed up in chat, I think I'd be able to notice his messaging. I've basically committed his mind to memory now. That's a weird phrase to say. Fun to deal with. Index 2. I'm confusing that with something else. The only VR... Well, actually, I've used 2 VR devices. The Vive and... just base Vive, by the way. And the PlayStation VR. I don't know how I feel about them. If I'll be honest with you. I know after I got a VR headset, then Oculus came out with like the fucking Oculus Pro or whatever, where it was a cordless setup. Granted, consumes battery power like a fucking honkin' Megazord, but Jesus. Having a cordless headset would be pretty nice for VR games. Granted, the only VR game I have ever had any interest in playing and ever will play for the rest of my life is Beat Saber. I have no interest in any other VR game. I've played a few, but it's so weird to not have any like feedback from your controllers. Like, it's cool. All right, it's cool. I'll admit it's cool, but like, it's very weird. And I know that type of technology is quite literally impossible, but like, it's just something you have to get used to if you like VR games. Yeah, Caboose, because it's the best VR game. What the fuck are you talking about? There's nothing that beats it. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Got bad memories. Oh my god, Chloe. Sadly I haven't played it in a few years, so my skill level has dropped significantly. But fuck, dude. I miss doing the viewer request streams of that game, because it was so funny to just have somebody random come in and be like, hey, play this song, and it's like fucking Through the Fire and the Flames or some like crazy ass bullshit on like Intense Plus Plus, and then I clear it first try. I'm like, that's cool. I miss being able to do that, and I don't think I could do that anymore. But that was fun. That was very fun. Like 7 other games. That's our big roster, Caboose. Is VR chat one of those games? Actually, Chloe, it's interesting you mentioned that. I was talking with Lewis, if he's ever done rigging for anything else. And technically, he could. Technically, he could. But I also wanted to know if he's done, like, VTuber stuff. And he wants to learn it, so I'm curious. I'll keep my DMs open if he ever wants to have, like, a guinea pig help him out. Because, that would be cool. Maybe not for that model specifically, but for something. I would like to have a low poly model. Specifically low poly. You've done rigging? Oh my god, Caboose. Oh my god. But mods? Well, I don't actually have my VR headset with me at the moment, so I couldn't do it. But you're not wrong. Reinstalling Beat Saber with all of its mods and everything would be a bit of a hassle. It's like trying to reinstall Skyrim again. Sorry, Jimsid. Hang on, fuck. Sorry, I will never consider human rights political. I'm sorry, what? That was a sentence? Hang on a sec. Wait. What? What did you say? I will never consider human rights political. Okay. They are not and should not be. The game tells a relatable, allegoric story of struggle with systematic oppression and how to fight it. It's something many of us can relate to. Question mark? Is it perfect? Question mark? No. But it doesn't have to be, because it delivers a message as a visual novel effectively does in a poignant man. Oh, fuck me dead. I think I know the word. I don't know if I've seen it spelled before. Poignant. Oh, it's that's a fucking I, not an L. Poignant. Jesus Christ. Look, my eyes aren't what they used to be, okay? That's why I wear glasses. Is that actually an L? I can't tell. 3 model lid. Oh, fair enough, Caboose, fair enough. Well, you're a flesh streamer, ain't ya? You've got one of them flesh models. I've heard they've been hit the market lately. Everyone's been getting flesh tubers, and I don't know where they're getting them from. Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one, Lost Rune. There was, I know people raved on about, I think, Half-Life Alyx. I don't know how that holds up as a VR game. And I know PlayStation, during the State of Play, announced a, I don't know if it's a Hitman, like a Hitman VR game, but there was a Hitman-style VR game that's coming out, apparently. Looks pretty neat. Seems kind of cool, but anyway, yeah. Oh, fair enough, Chloe, fair enough. That seems neat. Interesting. It was a good time. That I thought about checking it out, but I pretty much just saw like a mini playthrough of kind of Vinny's playthrough, but I did just end up watching it instead. Because, like, any game, like, I think the other reason why I like Beat Saber as a VR game so much is I don't have to move. I mean, outside of, obviously, the physical activity of bending down and, like, moving past obstacles, but, like, actual movement in-game, nah. And, like, that's kind of neat. Oh, there was also, I also played fucking No Man's Sky VR, I forgot about that. That's a interesting VR game to play. Not that it's any different from the main game, but it's neat, I suppose. Highly recommend. Fair enough, Moby, fair enough, fair enough. If it ever goes on super sale and I have a VR ready to go, I might check it out. Anyway, Poignant. Sorry, I just can't get over this first line. Human rights aren't political. Now, everyone can interpret anything differently. Like, gaming is a form of art, okay? And not every one person is going to come away from a game having the exact same experience. That's just impossible. Unless your game is like Pong or something. Actually, no, even then, I'm sure people can interpret Pong in different ways. Point is, this is just this person's opinion, and that's fine. I don't think anyone should harp on him for that, but the only reason you will never consider politics is due to your myopic understanding of what politics means. You equate politics with evil. Yeah, Kane, I don't know if this is warranted. Like, if they just don't want to associate human rights with politics, that's fine. Because, I mean, I guess in their defense, anything just, like, associated with living your life probably shouldn't be a point of contention. But, apparently it is. So. Share libraries. Oh, well, I guess that works too, Moby. God damn. I might take you up on that offer. I'll let you know when I get my VR headset back in action, back in operation. No, I equate politics with relativism. Google, save me, please. I need you. Relativism. It's
relativism.
Relativism. Thank you. Thank you, Google. Jesus Christ. Relativism. These, dude, I've been reading these for like maybe a week or so now. The amount of isms that have appeared, isms and ists that I've never seen before in my life. It just keeps like, the list just keeps on growing every single day. Anything that enters political discourse is something that becomes relative and up for debate. Human rights are absolutely and not up for debate by anyone and at any political context. and should not be used as political balls. Interesting. It's claiming as a human right. The game has so people who have the special ability of Vox are being hunted, and the game is obviously, the game has a message about, you know, being allowed to live for their, you know, just because they were born differently, they should be allowed to live. That's kind of their thing. Again, spoilers, by the way. I haven't seen the rest of the game. I don't know if that's the actual case or not. That's just my interpretation of what's happening based on context clues that everyone has given so far. So the fact that they're not allowed to live shouldn't be up for debate at all. People should just be allowed. That shouldn't be for politics. People should just be allowed to, like, exist, which is fair. But there are also extremes to this case as well. I think everybody should be allowed to. Well, I think there are other contexts, but in terms of like whether or not a person should live, I think everybody should live, regardless if they've committed a heinous crime or not. There are fates worse than death, but the point being, it's not just like whether or not someone should be hunted for their particular abilities. You know, in the context of the game. I'm sorry, this topic is about the game. In real life, there are other things related to human rights that, you know, maybe or may not be, should be put up to a debate. It's hard to say. Papa Shekels, that's why I can't have a proper debate with Screwed, because I know as soon as I type something to Screwed without anything to back me up, if I put myself out there, Screwed is going to come at me with all the ists and the obes and the isms that I've never seen in my life, and he could just say it, and I'd have no rebuttal to it. Red Hat, welcome to the stream as well. That's why I don't want to engage with Screwed directly unless I have something I want to talk about, because I have no ground to stand on. I don't know what the hell any of these political terms actually mean and have ever used in any context. Sorry, anyway, where did I mention that? I'm saying its themes surround politics. It just does. This game does a horrible job of telling its story on that front. It's not perfect, but it's so bad to where it's just bad. And when it came to what the game was trying to do, it failed on that aspect. Telling its story in a rather immature, basic, uninspired, uncreative, Jesus Christ, unimaginative and borderline aesthetically fake manner. If the game didn't do that, and was good, and actually did do a good job on that front, that's great. But the game didn't do that, and the praise would be towards just the game, and not its own merits, which would include the themes surrounding its story. I guess this is on topic, actually. They are talking about the game somewhat. That makes sense. I can't actually comment on this yet, because I don't know the rest of the story. So I don't actually know what happens. Valera VTuber. Oh, interesting. Hang on, I'll have a quick squiz. Wait, I was gonna say they might be bringing up a lot of Oh, hang on. I think this is it. Mature content. How bad could it be? Hang on. Oh, interesting. I think I've seen the correct person. I would assume so. That's pretty neat. I looked up Valera VTuber. And there was an ArtStation link. And wanted me to sign in for mature content. I was like, what? But that's pretty neat though. Goddamn. Oh, just going to Google Images is enough. Okay, fair enough. And it also showed the image that was allegedly too mature. This is the game? Oh, hang on. I don't think I've seen this actually. It definitely looks pretty neat, though. It's like Beat Saber, but with moving. Hang on. Hang on. Interesting. That actually looks kind of cool. I might hold on to that in the background. I have not seen that before, Lost Rune. I do like it, though. I do like it. I got pretty exhausted. I need to have more of them, like, VR workout games, alright? The ones that disguise themselves as, like, actual games, but in reality, it's exercise. Fallacies to debate. Yeah, Mopa, you need to educate me again. I've lost everything I know about politics from what you've told me like a year ago. It's all gone. I had to make room in my head for other stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Pretty good stuff now. Interesting. Because when I guess around the time I was playing VR games, it wasn't too crazy. Like, it wasn't, whatchamacallit, there wasn't anything like super advanced, and it was very chunky, especially with combat-wise anyway. Brief rundown? Oh, hell yeah, Papa Chuckles. Oh. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. Oh, you're right. Again, can't comment on this until I actually, like, finish the game, but I'm sure, somebody has gotten that. Exist. Moby, are you disguising yourself as Screwed right now? No way. That's a pretty good cosplay. It different from my definition of politics. Sorry. It different from my definition of politics. But if it's your definition, so be it. Holy fuck, Kane's actually really good. Oh my goodness. This is an interesting response. Holy fuck. Kane, I might actually send you a friend request. One more quote. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now. I was debating whether or not to do it before, and now I really want to do it. That was very impressive, Kane. That was very impressive. The fact is that every single rights activist today that were made law... Sorry. The fact is that every single rights achieved today that were made law was through politics, since the whole concept of human rights is relative and by no means absolute by any greater power other than our own humanity, an understanding of what morals and rights even are, which themselves change over the years. The fact we have so many conflicts today is proof of how relative rights are. Sorry, relative rights are. Relative. Those are the same word, right? Like relative and relative? They just sound differently. I know there's a word for that. I know there is. Oh, I guess he wasn't banned yet at the time of posting this. What the fuck pushed him over the edge then? I have rifles. Oh, right, Caboose. I was actually thinking of, like, I was gonna play more Satisfactory at some point and actually get that, because I fucking need those rifles, dude. That stuff is, like, way better than the rebar gun, for sure. First one, relative. Damn, I love the English language so much. It's so good. I'm not saying what they... Sorry. I'm not saying what they are made by a certain ideology. Alright. Wait, what? okay? I just had to double check if I read that correctly, and I guess I did. I am saying what they should be, and they should be absolute and outside political discourse. People's rights are not tennis balls to throw around to win cheap political points. Every country has like different views on just humanity and like things in general. Like, it's crazy to me. Certain laws in like Saudi Arabia, for example, would be considered absolute insanity if you're like, I don't know, from fucking England or something, or like America or anything like that. It's crazy what goes on over there. That's also other countries as well, like, I don't know, Japan as well might have some crazy laws in comparison. It's so bad. Oh my goodness, Papa Shekels. Is world hunger also a political standpoint though, Papa Shekels? Or what if it's just not? You know, what if it's just not? In order to full comprehend it. North Korea's another one too, yeah. God damn. Oh shit, a new person has appeared. Oh my goodness. Wait, Factorio and not satisfactory? Oh my god. A liberal sheep if you believe in it. I need evidence that it exists first, alright? How can I even believe that that's the case? I'm gonna suggest Kugami. Mods uphold freedom of speech here. People from other platforms are opposed to engage in discussions as well. Your echo chamber is that way, mate. I didn't expect somebody to come in here responding to like an initial comment. That's impressive. Oh shit. Problem is, this forum has become your echo chamber, and we have no room left as gamers that love Dustborn to discuss it. Okay. I have been perusing this board for a while now. When did it become an echo chamber for the far right? I just want to know when that happened, because I haven't seen it yet. When? This is not even that long ago, by the way. What do you mean? What do you mean? Your echo chamber bad? You're gonna take him to the chamber, alright? The fucking echo chamber. Chloe, could you use less politics though? Papa Shekels, you got actual evidence? No way.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Fucking love that game so much. Holy shit.
That game is too political for me, Papa Shekels. I can't play that, unfortunately. It doesn't align with my political views.
You Dustborn gamers could just add each other on Steam and discuss the game in group chats. There's only 20 of you anyways. You gave him a number. Oh no, it's over now. You gave him a number. That's easily refutable. We are actually What is this? We are actually thousands and won't be exiled from our forum to leave you to hijack it and spread your genocidal hate speech. What the fuck? Where is that coming from? This is our space and we will claim it. Deal with it, troll. No, Jimsid, you missed the entire first half of the argument. You missed it. This isn't a troll. This is a targeted harassment campaign on Dustborn. There are no trolls. What the fuck are you talking about? I tuned out for a second. Wait, this is quite a leap from what was said previously. Holy fuck. How did we get here? I think I know why this guy got banned. I think it's starting to make sense now. Fuck Fucking hell, Papa Shekels. Jesus Christ. I just want to know what part of this is like genocidal hate speech. Where did this come from? Hold up. It's just what? I know what's happening here. It's like he's grouping together everybody in the past who's ever talked bad about Dustborn with give me here, who's like totally not advocating for genocide. But like, what the fuck? Unless, again, you take the word 20 and you stretch it really far, you could probably misconstrue that, oh, there's only 20 of us because somebody culled our kind. Like, that's why you shouldn't use numbers, all right? That's why you just shouldn't use numbers at all. Fucking Christ. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're right. This is Jimsid's topic, and we're talking about the game, by the way. The game specifically. Just want to discuss Wild. Moby soon. A couple months away. It's coming out. Hold, please. There's gonna be. I'm gonna have to end season 2 before Wilds comes out because I will not be reading Steam discussions for a good couple months when that game hits. Fucking deal with it, troll. Oh lol, this entire discussion was hella funny to read while high. Fucking hell, Lazy Joe Beard, my goodness. Honestly, that's the healthiest attitude to have online. Oh, even Zakova's here, everybody's here, oh my god. You're going off topic and derailing. Also trying to bait, causing aggravation among people who do not share your invalid opinion about a game that offers very little entertainment, but lots of pseudo-politics nobody wants. So I'm reporting you. That's fair. A lot of the posts in this thread though have been derailment. Starting with Screwed, of course. 5 months and 2 days, but how many minutes? And how many seconds, Moby? Bear is onto something. Because we're getting close to like when I actually said something, I know what gets talked about with what the bear said. Because it came out of like left wing. I was like, well, I say left field. Let me not put a wing on this, otherwise I get called an ism. But like, I think that's how that works anyway. Because I was wondering when the topic of drugs came up, because I know it gets talked about later. I was like, nobody mentioned drugs, but apparently, yeah, fucking that was the first instance of it, and that's what was the causality. Anyway. Buzzword sandwich. I wonder if Sugar can come up with like a modern day political hot topic statement using as many ists and isms as possible, whether they exist or not. In fact, she could probably make a new ism, right? A new one that's never been heard of before. Extra, a side of extra genocide. Fucking hell. Honestly, I'm surprised. Oh. Wait. Why was this deleted? Interesting. Expected to get banned. Oh, Lazy Joe Beard. I think he got banned because of advocating for genocide. Out of nowhere. Just a thought. I'm not. This has to... Oh yeah, this is inspiring. I'm not. This has to be their 4th or 5th ban in this forum. And they refuse to learn their lesson, given how vitriolic and spiteful they treat everyone that was allegedly seen as being on the other side. I'm pretty sure this is in reference to the poster and not Screwed, even though you could say this is Screwed as well.
Well, Papa_Shekels115. I see you're a fan of
Oh my
political
god.
theater, so here goes. The kaleidoscope of rampant falsehoods and blaring dog whistles have mired us in a dystopian quagmire where truth is obsolete.
Holy shit,
the
Sugar.
powers that be with their closeted skeletons peddle unsubstantiated narratives, spewing xenophobic rhetoric while sprinkling populist promises with one hand and siphoning public funds into offshore accounts with the other. But hey, this is just a puppet show of smoke and mirrors steeped
in a brew of gaslighting and provocation. Wait. No. Prevarication. What the fuck? So, pour yourself a cup of this Orwellian tea and enjoy the circus. I don't drink tea, I don't know what the fuck. Wait, why is there a plus at the end? What? Sugar, you're breaking. Circus Plus. A better circus. Did I win the game? Oh, this is Glotch. I saw Glotch referenced somewhere else. Agro Biscuit. Quite fitting that the forum would reflect a game hijacked by a political agenda. He just wanted to discuss the game. He just wanted to talk about the game. That's all. And this is what happened. How? Diversity and inclusive... Who the fuck is this? Jimsid. Wait! This... Oh, shit! This is what they were talking about! Oh my god! So he made an alt account to come back here. Oh my fucking god! No way! Okay, it makes total sense now.
Oh, anti-disestablishmentarianism. One of my favorites.
Wait, what the
it's
fuck?
like a dance party, Mopey Mantella, where everyone just keeps arguing over who should control the music.
That's not a
Don't you
real
just love when
ism,
people get
right,
all upset
Mopey?
about maintaining the status quo?
It's a new demographic when you add the plus. A new meaning to the word circus.
Don't you agree?
I'm looking it up. What the fuck is this? It's a real word? How? How? Opposition to the establishment of the Church of England.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Alright. Interesting. You know, you learn something new every day. And I've learned at least enough things to keep me going for the rest of my life. That's a lot of days. Sorry, again, for reference, Jimsid, let me put a pin in this. Jimsid is the original poster of the actual topic. I am surprised that they did do this, because I know it got talked about when I made my little post in here, that they, I guess, ban evaded. I didn't know it was them. I didn't put the pieces together, but they did ban evade. Okay. Diversity and inclusivity, and a game telling the stories of diverse people struggling with oppression and discrimination is nothing political, except to your far-right cult trying to make it political because you want human rights to be relative. Sorry, relative. Jesus Christ. I keep reading that as relative. Relative to what? Anyway, and a weapon to wield against minorities. Thankfully, nobody cares about your cult anymore, especially Western game developers who invest in diversity and vibrant stories and characters. How's that working out for you, Chief? Anyway, sorry. More importantly, I can't believe he would continue this. Well, I don't know what he got banned for then, because it must have been a deleted post. Thankfully, I guess anything commented. Well, after saying the word genocide, I'm sure a lot of things happened, okay? Might have docked himself as a Western gamer. I mean, understandable. I don't know why he's calling it a cult, though. What? Maybe it's just me. That's a bit weird. Oh, now, because it updated, you get to see that Screwed is banned. Sorry, hang on, wait, what? Developers that have created a game in accordance with their own desires and right to freedom of speech haven't hijacked anything. Many of you operate on this exact assumption that every game in existence must appeal to you. Many of you operate? What? No. What? If a game doesn't appeal to you, just don't play it. What? Who are you putting in this bandwagon? What? When this is genuinely a bizarre, unwell frame of mind, if you enter any store with the expectation that every single product must adhere to your specific tastes, you need to consult with a therapist before things spiral. If anything is under like $1, dude, it's going in my fucking basket, alright? Let me just say. I don't think anything above a certain price range is going to be considered for me, alright? It's pronounced relative. I got you, Papa Chacos. I got you. Fucking hell. The old account wasn't carefully created. Oh. Wait. Isn't it a it's a fucking privated account, isn't it? I'd imagine it's private, right? Well, you don't just fucking say alt profile in the alt profile. Why would you say that? What? He has... It's got like an award, by the way. Because I'm surprised this account isn't banned, but I know Steam has a policy against like ban evading, and you really shouldn't be doing that. Oh, it's big Papa Shekels. You can blame Caboose for that. Actually, I can probably bring it back. I don't know if Caboose has that many points. I'll give you all a fucking TTS, okay? What is this comparison? It's a wild one, Bunny. It's a wild one. A Cybertruck. People actually have a Cybertruck. You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe Cybertrucks are real. That's just a myth made up by Twitter. There are no Cybertrucks. This is a yellow car. Oh my god. Oh wait, fuck. I was reading Squid's post. Games are made by different people. For different people. If they don't appeal to you, move on. Wow, holy shit. The words of the gospel. Oh my god. You are not being forced to play anything. And by voicing your intolerance against the existence of games for their freedom of speech, you simply radicalize yourself into not this word again. Authoritarianism. I want to control the artistic expression of others and remove games that I disagree with. Who is stating this in like this thread specifically? Screwed. Like, I know he likes to fight these hypothetical ghosts, these like boogeymen, perhaps, but like, so far, I don't think I've seen anybody just come in swinging, being like, this game shouldn't exist. All right. I don't think I've seen that offhand yet.
Thank you. Goldenrod is still my favorite flavor of crayon, but passion fruit red has really been giving it a run for its money. Anyway, time to check the Steam forums for my favorite game, Dustborn. I still have an hour before my lobotomy today.
Get on Papa Shekels. Imagine, I don't know if they've ever done this, but imagine if crayons actually did have flavors to them. Like, still not edible, but they just had different flavors. A DM lost drone. Oh my goodness. Cluster discussions. Wait, like an actual site? Oh. Oh shit. Well, fuck me dead. I think Jimsid should consider himself lucky that nobody would do the research. Jimsid better not say anything bad. Like, you know, genocide and whatnot again. That's kind of wild. Do you know what? They don't. Wait. You know that they don't? Well, I guess you have a point, Papa Shekels. I've never eaten a fucking crayon before, but I imagine they would taste like crayons. What do you mean? Oh, just some interesting background information. Lost Road has provided me with an FBI link. It's pretty telling. I cannot disclose the information though, but I just like this trigger word. I hope that comes up again. Oh, here's the post that I mentioned. This is incredibly hypocritical. Any of your operating assumptions must appeal to you. General result. If they don't appeal to you, move on. You'll be forced to play anything. I still don't know why Screwed is even here commenting on this game. It seems pointless. I like to dog on this game, unlike games like Evolve or Destiny, partially because the flame wars are funny as hell. That's why I'm here. But also partially because it was made by and for, while also being supported by, racists and sexists who simply hate the genetic demographic that I'm a part of. That excuse of it wasn't made for you doesn't really deter me, because the people that it was made by and for are racist against me and people like me. I don't think this game should get banned. If it does, and if there's some kind of petition to get it unbanned, I'd sign it. While that is true, another thing that can also be true, the other thing being, I think it's funny as hell that this game flopped hard and is getting debunked on by damn near everyone who's heard of it. Oh, you can't mention this zigzags, because now the hypothetical numbers are going to come out, alright? The hypothetical numbers that it sold really well on a system we never heard of before. You know, Papa Shekels. And is the meaning of these Steam forums? Fuck. Monster, you're bringing out big words that I can't read. The words are too big now. Oh look, it's me. It's me. Only those that do not comprehend what hypocritical means. You are welcome to avail yourself to its definition, just like those sources related to plagiarism and messaging, changes that are supposedly obvious. I mean, like, my guy, you probably really should stop hitting people in the intelligence level when they don't, like, when you come in swinging like, oh, you can't use X because you don't know what X means. It's a bit silly. Anyway, here I am, because I just saw this and I really wanted to say something about it. Could you please explain for the class what hypocritical means? Also, it might be worth leaving these totally unrelated quotes here. Some people are only motivated by emotion or by groupthink. What their friends and content creators tell them is good or bad or whatever else. Meanwhile, the numbers for launch sales was already described as modest by video game journalist and insider Andy Chalk. Referred to him by name, by the way. Made it really easy to find the quote. Both quotes are from this. And it's a link to the thing that got deleted if you're wondering. Oh, Bunny, because I don't like Screwed. What? I don't like him, and I just want to like have an because like if I see somebody or if I see you say something stupid and it's easily refutable, I'm like, let me get in on this, please. I really just want to see what he says. Exactly, Mopey. Never trust him. The reason why he referenced Andy Chalk and the whole modest launch sale and why he was using that term so heavily is he needed an out, and that was his out, that it was a hypothetical like, you know, the game had a pretty good launch. It didn't. It had a pretty bad launch relative to the money that was the money and time that was poured into the game. It had a pretty bad launch. I shouldn't. I can't help myself. It's a problem. And then of course, like shortly after that, I got the saucy thing. I'm surprised I didn't get a clown award from Screwed, because I know he would have read it. He definitely would have. He didn't reply to it, funnily enough. This thread is the best, lol. Aggro Biscuit. Sorry, bro. That's too much. Didn't read. You're getting mad at people because a game that you like isn't appealing to most people. And so, you want other people that don't like it to be forced to like it, while being obsessed with defending the game day in and day out for weeks and probably months or years on end. It's true. I wonder when he's going to actually stop. I don't think he's going to stop. He just lives in these discussion threads now. Big companies. It's so, well, actually, there are a few 10 out of 10 games out there, but like, I don't think any game is 10 out of 10. Nor is any game like 1 out of 10. I'm sure there's something to extract from all games, which is why it's so hard to like, you shouldn't take word from one video game journalist. You should, if you are willing to listen to reviewers, you should listen to a set of reviewers from different publishers and review sites, not just one. and take that as word of mouth, as like this is the word of God. You shouldn't parrot that. It's the Cuphead video. The fucking Cuphead one's a very good example. Oh yeah, there's also like the fact where, you know, I'm just curious to try and get into their head a little bit and just see, because like, here's what could have happened, right? Here's what could have happened. Screwed could have actually just straight up given me the definition for hypocrisy. He could have done that. I wouldn't have anything to say afterwards, because he would have done it. That's it. End of conversation. Because clearly he doesn't understand the meaning. He doesn't understand the meaning either. He keeps doing it. Or employed by the devs. I have this running theme where he's definitely somebody who worked on the game or was in the room at the time. Like, he must have some insider knowledge, but doesn't want to play the game. He just has this own belief of what the game is. And I think that that's coming from the fact that he would have been there. Like, obviously, probably, like, his name could be in the credits. Who knows? Might just be an intern. But I still feel like he was there. But Kotaku. Oh. Okay, you got a point, Papa Shackles. Regardless, judging by his post history and, you know, probably a myriad of other things, he has a lot of time on his hands. A lot more than your average human being. So he's fighting the good fight, I guess. Congratulations. A game that you like doesn't mean that everyone else has to like it. Just because a game was quote unquote made for you doesn't mean it was made for other people. Oh no, Pink Lemonade. Pink Lemonade, no, you can't say this. So there's a quote I have to grab from Screwed before, I don't know, it gets obliterated or something. Or maybe he's listening in on this right now and he's going to change it right now as I say this. So I probably shouldn't say it. But Screwed, if you're listening, the quote where you said, the game is mediocre. It is a C- at best. That, I need that framed. Because he doesn't think the game is good. Keep that in mind. He doesn't think the game is great. He has his own issues with the game. But for some reason, nobody seems to mention this anymore. Only one person has said it, and I think that was Kane, the Kane with an E, not the Kane without an E. No one else has like really picked up on the fact that he just let that slip in a random ass thread somewhere as like one of the first comments. It's pretty much locked now, but you know, it's still out there. I find that crazy that he just doesn't. He doesn't like the game, yet for some reason fights tooth and nail. Well, not for the game specifically, but for political agendas associated with the game. Yeah, that's it, Moby. That's it. Another reason why I don't think he's actually played the game, by the way. He rejected you almost instantly? Oh my god, Lost Rune. Oh my god. You gotta, when you add somebody, you gotta make sure that in your name, as you're adding a friend request, you have to have your political messaging in there, alright? It's important. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure a bad person won't find out the information that he's got online. Unemployment is a dangerous weapon. It says a lot about the user. If a game doesn't appeal to you, move on. While you're busy hating on people that don't want to buy the game, or have played it and aren't going to play it, which then makes the game tank in popularity, and reduces its quote-unquote success more and more. Okay, I can refute this. A Pink Lemonade. It worked on me. I bought the game because of this. Why don't you move on? Why don't you believe that a game that appeals to doesn't... Sorry, wait, what? Why don't you believe that a game that appeals to doesn't mean... Oh my god. Why don't you believe that a game that appeals to doesn't... I'm missing something here. I think there's a word missing. Doesn't mean it can apply... Sorry, doesn't mean it can appeal to other... Fucking man, it's getting late, man. doesn't mean it can appeal to other people or not appeal to other people. Why do you expect games to only appeal to you and you only? How is that not hypocritical? Dustborn supposedly copied GTA with the apartment design in one of the levels. Look that one up. There are accusations going on around everywhere. I'm not 100% sure about this. I don't know if this is the I don't want to click on this for spoilers, all right? I want to actually discuss the game here. I don't know how accurate this is, if they actually just did copy fucking assets from GTA, or it was open source and they just got it from a library. Because I know there are stock model libraries out there that exist, and you know, certain things from certain games can appear otherwise, like stock sound effects, for example, are pretty much open source to everybody. I don't know if that's the case here. Could be wrong. Who knows? But does it make the game better or worse? I don't know. The devs themselves are a bit wild on Twitter in general, so who knows? It's a double-edged sword. That doesn't appeal to me, but oh, that makes more sense. Yeah. Messaging? What do you mean? If you're talking about it's political, that's everywhere. No need for a source for that assessment. If anything, you need to provide your screenshots then of Google, YouTube, Steam, etc., disproving my claim. I'll wait. Oh no, Pink Lemonade. They're not gonna do anything. It's not gonna happen. Oh, he's actually claimed in another post that he doesn't even like the game. It was on another thread in these discussions. Oh, Lazy Joe Beard has the receipts. He knows. I'm pretty sure this is the guy. I might have seen this post actually. It might not be Kane. Although I did first see Kane in a thread that was talking about that, so maybe Kane knows as well. I'm actually, at least I'd hope everybody who was in that discussion thread saw that post. Anyway, I reported this one. It's bait to start an argument and rude to the person in a roundabout way. Oh, I forgot. This one actually was deleted. I did see this because I sent it to Azurai. I thought it was funny because Azurai keeps sending me this fucking meme.
What's that one meme called of the guy who has an empty cavity for a skull and is drooling? I can't imagine why anybody would want to find that relatable.
Is it actually relatable? Are we or is it relatable? What context is this word now? I don't understand.
Even jokingly.
The brainlet memes, indeed. What's so funny is the way he phrases it, like he doesn't know what it is. He knows what it is. Come on now. Dude's been on the internet for more than 10 seconds. He's been hit with this meme like 4,000 times. He knows what it means. Wait, really? Lol? Yes. Yes, really. Oh man, if I saw this, I didn't see this. If I saw this, I should have probably fucking linked the quote. Goddamn. I could have been involved more. I only involved myself with one post. Very competent themselves. Fuck. Well, you're lucky you're not sent them on a daily basis, because I keep getting sent Yu-Gi-Oh posts on Reddit from Azurai, linked with a particular brainlet. Still hilarious though. It never stops making me laugh.
Culture War Crusader brigading every conceivable message board on Steam because authoritarianism is good when games and developers exercise free speech. Advertise that they mass report users they dislike. On the very board they are brigading. More news at 11.
Aren't you a Culture War Crusader though? Brigading every single thread in this entire board? Aren't you doing that? I'm confused. Wait a second. Let me add to that note list. Mental note, Samu. Keep this one for later. What was the board called? Oh yeah. I need to keep a list of these for two reasons. One, I want to splice them into the actual Dustborn thing, and I also want to fucking maybe have them as reference for whenever Screwed says something stupid. Large cup of corn. I haven't seen one with the cup of corn. It's mostly just like a soy jack with a fucking whole ass hole where his head is. I feel like Screwed is referring to the soy jack. Yes, he said something along. Oh yes, he said something along the lines of, "I don't even like the game, but I'm against misinformation," or something like that. That is very true. Does he actually say it again? No way. Did me blatantly disregarding your substantiated claims about plagiarism, messaging, and whatever else trigger you? Better get used to it, kiddo. Oh, this was deleted. Interesting. I wonder why. Oh wait, no it wasn't. He just cut out everything else. Oh my god. That's the fucking big thread. That's this one. My brother in Christ, could you address anything else? Please? Anything? Alright. Not sure, but I imagine the empty skull guy probably isn't very concise, leading to his posts being unread. Oh my god, aggro biscuit. Oh my god. Too much text, I'd refuse to read. To text isn't specific enough for my liking is an unimpressive backpedal hat trick for that shifting a goalpost of yours. Oh my god. I like these, you know, I've seen so many Screwed posts now. Like, I feel like these are reruns. These episodes are just reruns over and over again. What's happening? Because I know he said the same shit in another thread. Oh my god, I swear I'm not reading the same post on stream ever. I swear to god. That's some fallacy source. Fuck. Oh my god, pink lemonade. I like how everyone's just ignoring him now. No, everyone's just ignoring him. Oh my god. Oh no, aggro biscuit, no. I haven't moved from my original position. Your post wasn't concise, aka too verbose, so I didn't read it. Someone's trigger, get used to a kiddo. Nope. The fact that they exist is what the claim is, not whether it's substantial, true, etc. The fact that it exists is true, which makes my claim true, that it exists, and that it played a role. You using the word messaging is particularly bad writing 101, so I'll fix it. This game explores certain themes of a political nature. Fact. Other people are aware of that. Fact. Other people may or may not have a problem with it. Fact. That aspect of the game that aspect of the game affects its overall success. Fact. Certain countries can't even play the game. This is also played a part. Fact. Oh my goodness. I actually didn't know if Dustborn is banned in certain countries. I guess it would be, considering certain themes and certain I guess I'm going to use caricatures, for lack of a better term, that are portrayed in the game could lead it to be banned in certain countries. Medium rare. Doesn't sound very professional. That's because Screw doesn't know how to hold a conversation. It's like giving a child a megaphone and just letting him like just say whatever the fuck they want, and like everybody else in the room is like forced to listen. It's like so upsetting. And then like one of the other people in the room tries to like raise their hand and try to like have like a discussion, and then the megaphone is just turned up to 11 and it just gets too loud. Like, it's crazy. Rosa didn't read it. While concise refers to brevity, it implies coherence and clarity. Nothing said required a reading level above that of a 6th grader, so someone of your talent should have not had any issue. Oh, thank goodness you didn't insult his intelligence. Bravo, Screwed. You didn't go for the low-hanging fruit. Too verbose, didn't read, is the kind of brevity-seeking, TikTok attention-spanned, anti-intellectualism. Hey, Papa Shekels, you ordered a buzzword salad? I think I found it. I think I found it. I don't know, Losterin. It must be close to 6th grade though, because of that TV show like Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader or something like that. I'm sure that game show happens a lot on Reddit. Sorry. Is the kind of brevity-seeking, TikTok attention-spanning, anti-intellectualism you expect from someone that doesn't take themselves seriously and has nothing to contribute to a discussion in the first place. If you have nothing of value to say or offer, don't bother replying. The same could be said to you as well. Yeah? Yeah? You have no bitches. Fuck. That is quite the comeback, Mopey. You could have just said that. Would have made more sense. Oh, that's fair, Chloe. That's fair. Fucking up, Baba Shekels. There you go again. Oh shit! Don't do an aggro biscuit. You're gonna set him off. No. Man, this was only yesterday. I guess. No, these would have happened. Yeah, because the thread was locked, right? It was locked at the time of me doing a stream last night, so all of this stuff has already happened. You're way too invested in this fan fiction of yours. Keep it to yourself. I see the comma. Like, you left the comma in, bro. What? You gotta stop doing this. You gotta stop doing this, man. I really don't like it. As a viewer, I hate it. Says the guy that doesn't know what concise means. Wait. This got deleted? Wow, holy fuck. Is that whistling? Is that whistling I hear? Must be an empty cavity nearby. Why do you keep doing that? I guess it was... I guess he did set him off, actually. Fuck. Oh my goodness, Mopey. Starting up a Stardew farm? That's the good shit, though. Since God doesn't have scenes. While concise refers to brevity, it implies coherence and clarity. You can read, right? I hope too verbose didn't read wasn't actually a stand-in for I actually cannot read. Society has failed you so much. Beyond the fact that you're here to complain about a literal work of fiction for all the wrong reasons in the first place. What is happening right now? This is a literal clown show. What? Did we all forget why we're here to discuss the game, please? The fuck? It's elementary school insults. I don't know, man. The isms and the obes and the ists are like fucking... well, maybe, you know, the education system has advanced so far to the point of bringing politics into the classroom at, like, the age of 3. So, like, fuck, I don't know, man. These kids with their bum's iPad looking up TikToks, seeing what fascists are, and, like, all these other isms. I'm just out of touch with the youth of these days. I don't know what the kids are up to. Maybe you're right, Papa Shekels. These are like playground insults. I'm just not getting it. They're all autists. Oh, that was pretty good. Hang on. Based on the search result, it appears that level 0 Steam accounts are often associated with trolling behavior. Here are some key findings. This one's actually debunkable because thankfully Lost Rune has done some digging. You know, mild digging, surface tapping, but Screwed doesn't have a level 0 Steam account, and it's not privated for the sake of like going to look for his Steam account actually does show that it is a real Steam account. It is not... Sadly, he's not trolling. This is a real Steam account with actual funds, unlike the other guy who doesn't have funds on his account, allegedly. Some of the bullshit. Anyway. Oh, Aggro Biscuit? Oh, I guess Aggro Biscuit could also be under the same banner, who knows. Are you self-reporting? Yes, and judging by your entire post history and contributions in this thread, you are poorly attempting to troll as a culture war crusader and being made a fool of. Who is making him a fool of? Next on your list of things to do, move on with your life and play or discuss a game you actually enjoy. May even help with whatever issues you have related to reading. Alright, he kind of brought the whole reading thing on himself, to be fair. But fucking hell. Are these posts all just gonna be like, oh, it was the Dustborn stuff? Dustborn. Wait, how many like super posts? Holy fucking Christ, this is not a troll account. Are you shitting me? That's a lot of posts for somebody who's just like chatting. Oh, I don't think I've read this one yet. Book failure. I think I wanted to read that one. This is still kind of the same day, actually. Oh no. Spoilers as well. This is stuff that we haven't seen yet. Wait, this is a different one. Any one of these spam posts. Holy shit. Aggro Biscuit. Is it true? Is it true what he says? Oh yeah, it's 30% off. Another banner, just so you guys know. Oh my god. Maybe Screwed might be onto something.
These guys to focus. Skibidi-Riz Fortnite Giant in Ohio.
Giant.
On God no Capriole I generated GTA 6 leaks Reddit authoritarianist agendas on TikTok featuring XQC Live as Mangold reaction.
Yeah, you start your fucking sentence off with that, Papa Shekels, and you can say whatever you want. And you have their full undivided attention. I'm just curious. Oh, never mind, it ends there. Wait, what? Oh, this is only recent. What? It also started... Well, actually started with this one. Actually started with this one. Wait. Who the fuck is this? Hold on, there's a jump here. Hang on. This is a funny game. And then that's it for like a fucking month. Okay. Well, I guess maybe in recent, like if you, okay. I'm sure Screwed's out there looking at like the fucking post history and whatever, but I wouldn't consider this to be like, you know, what did he fucking say? Actually, I'm losing it. Self-reporting, trolling behavior. Yeah, okay. Screwed. Hang on. You have ammunition here, bro. Hold on. You gotta like learn to bring up quotes, bro. Come on, please. For fuck's sake. You can absolutely say that this is a troll. This first one, and this one, and this one. This is a pattern of behavior. You literally said this in this thread, talking about trolls. You can bring in your evidence. It's right here. Please. Screwed. You've got him. You got it. You can back it up. And then, you know, you had to fucking do that. Just shut down the Steam forums. Sorry. Yeah, like the Miiverse, just get rid of it. We don't need it. It's fine. No need to get mad about it. Just make your posts less needlessly wordy and people will read them. I kind of agree with him here a little bit because Screwed does go off the rails and talk about a bunch of bullshit that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Supporting. No, I'm not the level 0 account troll here. Aggro Biscuit, I do believe that your account is totally real, but you could be hit for trolling, alright? Maybe not now, but initially, maybe, perhaps. Or maybe it was targeted harassment, who knows? Jimsid, alright. People read them. I forgot if I was doing a voice for Jimsid. I'll just do the fucking...
As a far right, as a far righter's admittance that you are intellectually lazy and are incapable of understanding long and complex speech, cannot be surprised that an ideology that preys on the uneducated has mostly uneducated supporters.
It was a joke. Does nobody get the whole, like, too long didn't read joke post? Like, we're just all taking it literally that he just can't fucking read and he's uneducated because of it? I'm surprised this motherfucker can bloody type on his fucking keyboard at this rate. Holy shit. It's like, no, because everybody on the far right is unintellectual, all right? You can't joke. Are you telling me people on the internet just wouldn't lie to me, Moby? That they'd be telling the truth? No way. Cannot publish shekels. How do you, without using buzzwords and, you know, TikTok brain rot references, how do you prove that you are an intellectual being, all right? That, I don't know, you learned English? I don't know. How do you prove this to somebody? It seems impossible. I was just informed by Steam that using an alt account to bypass discussion bans is 100% against the rules. He's not wrong, by the way. Oh, this is interesting. Just zigzags. This was deleted? Wait, why was this deleted? Reported for ban evasion. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, same. I even put in the reference code from the support ticket in my report. I even reported his response, which was him admitting to it. Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Further reported for intimidation and harassment.
Oh, I guess that's why those got deleted. Fuck, people are just abusing the fucking Steam moderators. People are working overtime for this shit.
Honestly, you got nothing on me, as this account has money on its Steam wallet and has a legitimate right to comment. Good try, though, to try and silence progressive gamers once again, lol. Reported.
You probably shouldn't say this, man, when, like, you literally are using an alt account to get around a ban in your own discussion thread. Which, still, you're not talking about the game, by the way. We're on post 90 fucking 4. And there's been like 3 posts surrounding the actual game itself. For fuck's sake. Crying and slamming in death. Oh, absolutely, Papa Shekels. And what makes it really bad is what Lost Rune found out. Just Jimsid is really lucky that he's not dealing with actual right-wing trolls right now. If he pissed off the wrong person doing this, oh my god. I'd feel quite bad for him. He'd be like those memes I see. He'd be like those memes being like, they sent a death threat to my house. He'd be like that guy. You should say if I am. Oh my god, Lost Rune, you have so much power right now. Holy fuck. That's all good, Moby. Sadly, I've lost too many brain cells, but I gotta keep it going. That being said, though, I would like to play Satisfactory tonight. So whenever this thread ends, and thank god it's locked, because it has an ending, I'm gonna end after this thread's done. Sending him an email. Holy fuck. You're gonna scare the shit out of him, Lost Rune. Although it's probably fair that he should, you know, take some of that information off his profile. Intimidation is a synonym for the word threat. A threat / intimidation is a negotiation tactic. Like, if you don't do this, then I'll do that. I'm not threatening you. I'm just letting you know what's happening. Yeah, like getting reported for ban evasion. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, reporting for intimidation, let's see how it works out. Jesus Christ. Sorry, these intimidation tactics don't work with me. I have a legitimate account that has every right to comment since I put money in my Steam wallet.
Nothing illegal. Reported for harassment, as all far-righters here.
Shit, was I reported too? Fuck. I didn't even declare what side I was on. Fuck. Hello? Posting on other Steam accounts is fine, however, it becomes a problem if you are purposely bypassing bans to do so. If you have any further questions, please let us know. We will be happy to assist you. Steam support, Alex. Aw. Thanks, Alex. So,
my legitimate account commenting is fine? Thanks for confirming. I will also message the admins to see if it's okay to gaslight communities like this with hate speech and intimidation against the owners of the game.
He does own I'm just making sure he does own the game, right? Yeah, he does. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, wait, but he didn't play that much of it. Wait, what? Also, his alt account hasn't played the game. Maybe buy the game on your alt account just so you're safe to comment in this thread that you want locked for people who haven't commented on the thread. Fuck, I lost it. 90 something? It was close to the end. Here it was. Never heard that before. Oh my god. That is true, Lost Drone. That is true. Because again, let's say, what's his name again? Jimsid pokes the hornet's nest in the wrong spot. He's gonna get fucking stung pretty hard. You're on the wrong side. That's true. It's so interesting to see how people define politics as like, you know, you're either on this side or that side. There is no middle ground. It's not like you can have a proper debate with like somebody having a decent opinion. All right. Like, if your opinion came from somebody on the wrong side, it's instantly dismissed as being, you know, propaganda for the wrong side. That's a weird way to live life. Just in general, you know? Like, people can have, like, good things to say, even if they, I don't know, hate minorities or something. Like, they might still say something that you can partially agree with. It's disassociating opinions with, like, other opinions. Like, maybe I don't agree with this bullshit that this person said, but it doesn't make them a good person, by the way, but this other thing they said is pretty alright. Like, for example, Kane has said some pretty nice stuff, okay? If Kane just suddenly woke up one day and chose violence, that'd be a bit fucking weird. Doesn't change the fact they said some pretty good stuff, though. Gotta you fucking... If he's not making alt accounts to buy the game, what is he doing? Alright, the game's flopping hard, please. Needs to make more accounts to buy the game, alright? Needs to support this stuff. Show the world that everybody cares. Anyway, sorry. I want to believe that Jimsid just instantly made an alt account and put like $1 or $2 on it, because as long as your account has any relevance or monetary value, it cannot get banned. Wouldn't that be funny? That sounds like a very capitalistic enterprise from Valve to have that sort of underlying rule, but whatever. Oh my sweet Jesus Rocket. Thank you for the raid and welcome to the stream. I forgot to see what you were playing. I don't know if it was Rogue Legacy today, because I saw you playing Rogue Legacy the other day, and that's a pretty neat game, by the way. Let me give you a little shout out. Was more Rogue Legacy? That game is pretty cool. I don't know if you've beaten it yet, or beaten a run, I should say. But really good game. So just from the first one? Oh, definitely. Okay, alright, I won't say it then. I won't say it. But it's a really neat game. I like it. But yes, it is quite a good roguelite. Pretty much like, you know, in terms of good roguelites, pretty much up there with the Dead Cells. Good stuff. Sorry, a legitimate comment. It would be better if this user focused more on their personal well-being rather than overwhelming moderators with reports. just to keep disrupting discussion spaces where others are genuinely trying to talk about a game they're interested in or have played. I think everybody in this thread is interested in the game in some aspect or another, whether it be good or bad. It is tragic to see, especially when you factor in how long this person has been on this board. I only had my playthrough this month, and I am gradually working on the second. Don't say that, because are you saying that you like, what do you mean gradually working on the second, right? Because the game's been out for like probably a month or so at this point, almost a month, if that. You've had more than enough time, Screwed, to put like fucking, you could do a playthrough a day. Like one day you wake up, play Dustborn. Wouldn't be a good day, but you could get it all done in one day. Like 3 different playthroughs and you're set, all endings. Like doesn't take that long. But part of me is leaning towards the fact that maybe you're watching a playthrough of the game and that person is doing a second playthrough and their upload speed isn't or their pace of YouTube uploads isn't as lengthy as you'd like. So you have to wait for them to finish their playthrough before you can comment on it, because it's a bit interesting. Oh, it's because he's not replying to anyone directly, Papa Shekels. If he's specifically quoting somebody and like actually getting in their face, oh, then the thumbs up is coming out for sure. Hope this guy understands. Hopefully, unless Loster and he's gonna like well, 2 things are gonna happen. He's gonna freak out and think you sent him a death threat, and he's gonna be like, I knew I should have stayed away from that fucking, or he might even just start a new board on the Dustborn discussion thread. Be like, guys, I was sent a death threat by email for posting in the Dustborn discussion thread. Can you believe it? I hope he doesn't say that. But, wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, of course he could. He'd interpret it in whatever way he choose. All right, whatever way. Also, Screwed, this first part of this, I was going to mention on this. When you say if this user focused more on their personal being rather than their overwhelming modernism or whatever, basically stop bugging the mods, all right? When you say this user, who are you referring to? Because I know that you're either referring to J Zigzags or Lazy Joe Bear, but Screwed, this also implies Jimsid as well in this context, because Jimsid is also false reporting a whole bunch of people for just stating facts. Keep that in mind, Screwed. Just keep that in mind. Well, I have a ticket with a support that claims what you were doing is against the rules. You admitted that it's what you are doing, and the ticket's reference number plus the name of moderator who informed me it was against the rules. It's also weird that the post that had a reference with that like information in it was deleted. That's wild.
You threatened my account and want to silence me. Again, reported for intimidation. I'm willing to bet you get banned long before I am here.
Oh, dude, Loster, and he is totally disregarding your fucking email. Like, he doesn't give a shit. All right. Like I said, I'm honestly curious myself. Let's just see what happens. That didn't age well. So many things got reported. Sounds like I said, I'm curious myself. Let's just see what happens.
Oh, wait, well, this account has money in its Steam wallet. The sole requirement to comment on a forum. You literally got nothing against me. Oh, gee, I don't know. Maybe you admitted to like fucking ban evading, bro. I don't know. That's a bit weird. It's just a bit weird. Oh, the mods like to play double standards, and that's why I waited for a response to my ticket before the report. I was not even sure if it was against the rules, but they claim it. Sorry, but they claim it is. So, I reported the rule breaker as I'm supposed to. Damn, Lazy Joe Bear, you're doing the Lord's work. Also,
Well overdue. I forgot to do this as well. Lazy Joe Bear. I have to do this as well. Oh, see, thank goodness Lazy Joe Bear doesn't have me fucking blocked like Screwed. Thank God. Someone on board. A message from Steam support on September 24, 4:03 p.m. 25 minutes ago. Hello. Posting on other Steam accounts is fine. However, it becomes a problem if you purposely bypass bans to do so. If you have any further questions, please let us know. We'll be happy to assist you. Steam support, Alex. Dude, shout out to Alex. God damn. I want to know who locked the thread now, because it'd be so funny if it was Alex. Like, Alex was the only intern in on this day. Oh my god. Homie's breaking out the receipts. Let's go. Oh my god, J Zigzags. Hell yeah. What is happening here? Oh. Okay, Pink Lemonade, you got a point here. Alright.
Reported for harassment and intimidation yet again.
What is this in response to? Double standards. Dude, you're like kind of crying wolf right now by just mass reporting everybody who just is saying facts. It's not Alex like the thread. Oh no. Oh no, somebody else saw it. So Alex.
No ban bypass here. And as I said, thanks for confirming other accounts are fine, especially legitimate ones like mine. Another message reported for harassment. Are you just reporting literally every message people have on this board now? Bro, you should probably calm down a little bit. Just take a step back. Just evaluate your life choices for a second. So fucking silly. This part is the part in reference. Alright. Because your main account was banned, and clearly it was banned for longer than a day. And you want to keep talking. You want to keep responding. So probably don't do that. Flashbacks? Oh my god, Chloe. I mean, it's only gonna get worse at this rate. Breaking out the receipts. Oh my god. Another report filed for intimidation. What do you mean intimidation? What do you mean intimidation? How? Show me on the chart the intimidation prospect here, please. Where? Fucking hell, Papa Shekels. Dude, a fucking good response to just zigzags. Holy fuck. You have alt profile in your profile. He does, actually. I'm surprised he still has that there to this day. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Reported for reportation of reporting. JK, we haven't reported anyone. That's fair, Kane. That's fair. On your profile. There's nothing wrong with that. Even you claimed correspondence with mods say so. Thanks for proving my point.
Yeah, but your main account was banned in this thread that you started. That's the problem. If your main account wasn't banned and you were commenting on alt accounts in one thread, yeah, I don't see why not. The problem is when your main account is banned, then there's an issue. Serious advice here, maybe consider keeping it that way. Any mod looking into this will have more than enough reports as is. No need to drag yourself into it, you know? Holy fuck.
I am betting less than an hour left before you and your bud here are banned from this forum.
Oh, this didn't age very well. How much time is left on the final countdown? Holy shit. Kden. Also funny that Screwed is banned. That's fucking hilarious. 99% of the reports here are coming from the Brigaders. Okay, Screwed. What are you talking about? And frankly, it's on the mods for allowing them to remain here for so long in the first place. Yeah, get Jimsid out of here, for fuck's sake. Holy crap. They'll continue to be flooded, so long as they continue to ignore the users who are the real problem. Yeah, Jimsid. What are you talking about? I'm actually kind of impressed Screwed, to my knowledge, doesn't have an alt profile that he comments with. Thank God. He just moves to, like, another thread like Final Fantasy XIV or that vampire game. Jimsid.
Hang on. Yeah. 4 must be locked, so only owners of the game can comment. Said it 1,000 times.
Oh, it got locked all right, buddy boy. It got fucking locked. You got your wish. It's actually, it's legit. Wouldn't be surprised if the comment, wouldn't be surprised if that is the comment they get me banned. Kane, I'm sure in the crossfire, Jimsid probably reported it for harassment. Like, just, you know. Yinsid? Fucking hell. Leisure bid. Also, like, sorry, hang on, this page remembers the game come on 1,000 times. So, like, open to 5 people or so. Oh, you can give him a number. Don't give him a number. The other person gave him a number. Did you see what happened? They called for genocide. Don't give him a number, please. He's gonna fucking explode. Also, if the people who are active on here, you and Screwed, would be blocked out too, by the way. Until your main is unbanned, that is. Please, I hope somebody refutes this. That's important. Disney. Oh my god, you're right. I keep thinking of that one meme, Didney? Yeah, that's it. Didney, right? Where it's like the fucking, there's an extra D in it. That's what I keep hearing in my mind every day on repeat. Rent-free. Oh, wait. I misread. I thought you meant the devs themselves. Like, nobody can comment? And it's just a news board for everyone to read? Never mind. Those exist, by the way. Those do exist. They're pinned threads made by the developers. Fun fact. No posts in them. That's pretty cool. Otherwise, they'd be popping off as well. So did you buy a second copy of the game? Or yes, did he? Did he?
What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I reported you for harassment and intimidation. You think you can get away with saying that shit to me online? You're wrong,
Online?
kiddo. The moderators are tracing your IP as we speak. You're fucking
Oh my
dead,
God.
kiddo.
That's so funny given the information. Holy fuck. Jimsid. Wait, hang on. Oh wait, this was deleted. Wait, no, it wasn't. Oh yeah, this was from before. This was from before. Okay, sorry, I didn't read spam posts. Yeah, that's fair. It was a bit of a while back. Buy some game we're willing to.
Will do, if needed. I am considering it.
Oh my god.
At the last scene you caught a junk.
But first, we need to clean up the space from the far right.
Weighing 0.56 kilograms.
That's just.
with 11 gold.
I don't know if I like that mentality, just in general. Like, I don't know. Am I right wing? Am I left wing? I don't know what fucking wing I've got. I don't know how many wings I have. But I think the game's kind of funny because I'm enjoying it. I'm getting my own laughs out of it. Whether or not I agree with the messaging or whatever the fuck's the game's saying, I don't really care. I just think the game is fun. And I'm having my, I feel like I am getting my money's worth at least, thankfully. Again, I have not seen another game in history that has the line, "Is that my meme? You thief!" Really one of a kind. Really one of a kind. Like anything else he said. I mean, I don't know, Papa Shackles. I don't know. One-winged angel. That's the wrong wing, Lost Rune. That's the wrong wing. There's only like at least 4 or 5 wings you need to concern yourself with. I honestly, I think Mopey sent me a fucking... There was a video on it about the different wings. Like, I know what left wing is, and I know what right wing is. The thing that confuses me, and I know this was in the video that I had to watch, was alt-right wing is like a right-wing person, but not affiliated with right-wing or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. That's the one that confuses me the most. And then there's like And there's other things. There's like other isms that exist relative to those, or something like that. Just to check which wing you're on. You right? Alright. Well, to be fair, if I had to pay to talk here, I would not be here at all. But as I said as much earlier, that would just be an echo chamber. It would also exclude people who have questions about the game who are considering getting it. All in all, it would be bad. He's got a point. At least that is what I believe. If they wanted anything like that, discussions would be a terrible place to implement that. Maybe add an owners only section, but making all of it like that would be too much. Would do much more damage than good. I don't know, I haven't looked at it, but I think Dustborn has a Discord. At least I think it does, because it was on the... I think there was an icon for it on the title screen. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but if they have a Discord, that's usually where, like, you know, somebody like Jimsid should be going to have a proper discussion about the game, alright? I can't imagine what the hell is going on in that Discord thread, though. I do not want to see that. I personally don't want to see that. Not because it'll be good or bad, but because, like, that's where the insanity would be. And I'm better off without knowing that a Discord for Dustborn exists. Player Spectrum really is. Like, it's funny you say that, Luster. I've seen, like what was it? Like, you know, a
What type of political gender are you?
and then, like, you fill out these questions, and it places you on, like, a chart of like the spectrum of where you lie. I know it's not about left and right. There's also, like, there's another dimension. There's like a Y dimension. I don't know if that's where, like, maybe that is where authoritarianism comes in. And another one. I don't know what the other one was. But there's like a... It's like the Tomodachi Life, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? The character sheet for that? It looks like that, basically. Just on a larger scale, I guess. Polity shapes. If anybody's reading this in the future and they want to know where I align politically on that spectrum, basically the fucking middle. Like, I just don't have any strong feelings one way or the other about certain topics. So, like, I can't specifically say I'm a fence sitter, all right? That's the wing I'm on, the fence. Anyway. There's the big 5 traits test. What the fuck are the big 5 traits? Wait, what? I don't know about these traits. Generate spam posts.
You could stop this comment at I don't read. Full stop, and it wouldn't make any difference.
It's by the same guy, right? Yeah, it's by the same guy. I mean, like, do you have to, like, really make him a fucking idiot? Bro, like, is that necessary? I'm just curious. If people talk very much, oh yeah.
People who want to ask questions before buying the game could ask them in the comments on public posts by the community. This forum should be reserved to players and kick all of you agenda-driven trolls out.
But what if, hypothetically, hear me out, Jimsid, hear me out. What if there are agenda-driven trolls who also bought the game? I'm just curious. Like, should they be allowed to comment as well, or no? And if so, does that fall under the, like, human rights, like, politicalness? Like, should everybody be allowed to speak their own mind on Dustborn in a community thread that only governs if they've owned the game or not? Or does that not exist in your hypothetical human rights don't have politics agenda? Like, what are you talking about here? The fuck is he yapping about? I don't know. Moving on. It's almost over. There's like 50 posts left. Oh, really, Lost Train? Hold on. Openness. Wait, hang on. Openness to experience. Consentience. What the fuck is that word? Conscientiousness. All right. Extroversion, agreeable, and neuroticism. Oh, I've seen that word. Scrooge has brought that word up before. Conscientiousness. That's who invents these words? I know philosophers, but like who makes these big words? I might have a look at that. I'm curious about it. I'm curious. Pink lemonade. We'll do it because of fly white. Cooker, echo chamber. I mean, that's the case already, though. When it comes to both reviews and the discussion in general, like, the game is 30% off right now. 30% off? Oh my god. Guys, that's a steal. I mean, oh yeah, I guess the comment thread, oh, like, not comment thread, but the reviews for the game would be what the discussions would look like if, this guy had his way. But I know he doesn't mean, like... Actually, no, I think he does mean the discussion thread as a whole, like the entire discussion community. I don't think he means, like, just this thread. If it was just this thread, sure, whatever. But I think he means, like, the entire, like, board. Which is wild. Because he said that before. Also, is it weird to say that you want to get rid of all the far-right, people? Like, you want to, like, deport them from the fucking community? Like, is that a bit weird to say? That they're just not allowed here? That's kind of fucked up, but alright. I'll let it slide. Or that would only give them answers by the company who would be 100% biased towards the game. They never say anything bad about it, and would always say it's a great and amazing... they always say it's great and amazing. That is an awful idea. Lazy Joe Beard's catching on. The forum should be reserved to players, yet you are posting here. Okay, he didn't respond to this, I was gonna say. 30% off right now.
What are you talking about? The discussions on here are still hijacked by the far right?
Where? Point to them. Please, where? Show me.
Gamers of the game are bullied and harassed.
Fuck, am I getting bullied and harassed? Ah, shit. Fuck. I better start reporting people. It's always the Greeks. Some big words, all right. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. Fuck. Lost Rune. You know, when you phrase it like that, it's just really interesting to me. It's just really interesting to me. And you know what's so funny? He's the guy that came out with the fucking genocide comment from before. Very weird. Very, very weird. I don't want to draw any lines to hypocrisy because I know that was mentioned before, but like, it is a little odd that like you'd say that your kind, for lack of a better term, is being harassed and bullied and like, you know, being being called on for genocide, like, you know, you shouldn't exist or whatever. But then to also turn around and say that these people shouldn't exist either. Like, oh, it's a little weird, but alright. Alright, what's the alt account? Oh my god, you're right. It's in the room with us right now. Jimsid, if you're in the room with me right now, just curious if you're sitting here reading this in the year like 2035, I just want to point out the threads I have read so far haven't had any right-wing extremist views. Anything that could fall under that jurisdiction is by far a troll, And most of the people here, especially the people like Lazy Joe Bear and Jay Ziggy's, fuck, that's not his name, Jay Zigzags, have just had like very normal conversations. They haven't said anything that would indicate that they're a far-right extremist so far. Like, they've just been normal. I don't think the forum thread is hijacked by the far right. Like, I think the people who are coming in and trolling on the threads saying like, oh, woke game shit, are kind of in the minority, honestly. So far, I've only seen like maybe 3 or 4 accounts that are specifically doing it. And that's it. And usually, it's just one post, and that's it. Like, even in this thread, you'll get like one guy come in, post one thing, and then realize, fuck, there's 175 comments in here. I'm fucking out, homie. I'm not reading any of this. Fuck that. Like, but no, it's hijacked by the far right. You're right. You're correct. 100%. You're posting here.
I own the game and play it on my main account. If needed, I will buy it on this one as well.
If needed, by the way. Keep in mind your main account has been banned. It's very important. You shouldn't be commenting here because in your hypothetical universe, this thread is banned. Well, locked to everybody who doesn't own the game. That includes your alt account. Fucking hell, Papa Shekels. Wait, if left is progressive, how can we read left to right? Oh my god, Lost Throne. My meme got stolen recently. That's why I want to have that clip saved. Like, I need those voice lines. I also want to add it as a channel point redeem as well. Because like, is that my meme? You thief! Fucking hell. That wasn't the only, like, meme thievery comment, though, from, like, Young Pack. There was another one. I forgot what it was, though. It didn't leave as much of an impact. You stole my meme! Such dumb shit. How else will I bust the ghosts? Sorry, hang on. Who the fuck? The awful idea. Oh boy. I didn't expect him to actually comment on this one.
Nope. Gamers can also answer to such discussion posts, just not forum entities. Sorry, just not forum entries. There is a difference. Also, people can ask questions about it on social media. No need to come to this forum to do so. This forum needs to be locked ASAP.
To be protected from people like you. Oh my god. It got locked, alright? It got locked. This poor fucking bastard. Holy shit. I guess let's start over. Oh, true. Oh no, Lost Rune. You know, I mean, fair point. But I do already intend to get the voice lines because thank God somebody out there, I forget his name. I'm gonna find his name because I'm gonna need to fucking quote his name on everything. But somebody out there played the game without commentary. Bless that man. All right, because I need those unadulterated voice lines from the game. Thank goodness he did that. That's my meme. Oh my god, Chloe. That is crazy though. It's our meme now. Everyone owns the meme. Earn the game, played on my main account. So you're admitting to ban evasion. Fuck. He's done it again. Citation needed. Greyhawk. Also, I like that it's in reference to this.
Citation needed!
What the fuck? Alright.
Nope. Having a legitimate alt account is allowed, and since I have put money in my Steam wallet, I have the right to comment. Good try to intimidation here or there, though.
Good try to intimidate. Am I just like out of touch? I don't see the intimidation. What the fuck? He's just stating a fact, bro. And also, you seem to be ignoring the elephant in the room that your main account is banned, by the way, in this discussion thread. You just keep ignoring that. But alright. A copy of Dustborn's government funded. Oh my god. That clip surprised me. Even over this? Oh, you're right. You're right. Like... Nah, I'm not gonna say it. I'll wait. I'll wait. Sorry if you feel intimidated, but I'm just confused why you're openly admitting to something people get banned for.
Because nobody gets banned for having many accounts.
Again, are we just gonna keep ignoring the fact that your main account is banned?
Steam has the feature to Steam has a feature explicitly to allow to change between accounts easily.
I never said anything having multiple accounts is bannable. Sorry, never said anything. I never said having multiple accounts is bannable. Oh god. He has already quite a few times. Oh, to the ban evasion, right? Yeah. Wait, lost train. What could this be? Oh, is this the full clip for the... Hang on. Or wait.
Citation needed!
Oh! Okay, now the clip makes sense. It's just deers. It's just deers at random places. Now it makes sense. I was like, the TLDR didn't click for me. I don't know. I just took it as face value. I understand. He has to. As long as he doesn't address the fact that he's commenting on a thread with an alt account while his main is banned, then it's fine. As long as he just doesn't mention that with his own alt account. As his account is totally legal, as it has money attached to it, which is totally fine. Oh my goodness. That's quite a few times.
And still here and commenting and reporting you for intimidation, defamation and defamation. Defamation.
Like, maybe I could buy the intimidation, all right? Maybe I could get the harassment. But now you're bringing defamation into this? Where, bro? Where? I just don't see it. I don't see it.
They're slandering my main account. They can't be allowed to say this.
Reported for verbal defecation.
Papa Shekels.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Simply TLD. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Ah, makes sense. I got Shellstone. The tabletop character. Goddamn. What did your main account get banned for? No, Aggro Biscuit. That's the one thing he can't answer. It's like Voldemort. He just can't speak it. Well, Steam moderator told me what you're doing is against the rules. I'm reporting you based on what he said. If there is an issue with that, it's on him because I'm only following the rules the support moderator told me. Bless Lazy Joe Beard. He's such a good student. He's just doing what he's told. All right. And fucking Jimsid out here being like, you're harassing me. You're defaming me. Please.
Nope. What the Steam support told you confirms my account is completely legitimate. I'm the one reporting you based on legit forum rule violations.
What about the part where, like, you got a bandit? Whatever, I don't fucking care. This is the whole discussion.
Your help request. I have a question about Steam discussions related to Steam. Lazy Joe Beard. Message from you on September 24th, 11:35 a.m. 5 hours ago.
Damn. Oh, because it's American time.
I have a question about the Steam discussion rules. If I get banned but have a second account, am I allowed to continue talking in that discussion thread? Or my second account, even though my main was banned? I'm asking because I can't seem to find anything on this, and it seems like a glaring oversight. If it is allowed, I plan to use this support ticket as a reference if I ever get in trouble for doing it, to claim with proof I was informed that it was allowed, but if it's not, then that would be the end of that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Steam support 16 hours ago.
Posting on other accounts is fine. However, if it becomes a problem and you are purposefully bypassing bans to do so. However, it becomes a problem if you are purposefully bypassing bans to do so.
Okay, I guess maybe, and I'm honestly trying to play devil's advocate here. Maybe it's just a problem and it doesn't necessarily result in like a ban, okay? It's just a problem, a minor inconvenience, okay? Maybe it's not outright against the rules, okay? Troll F report. I'll do that at the end of the thread. Papa Shekels, remind me at the end of the thread. I'll do it because I'm curious. I'm pretty sure it would come mostly from Jimsid though. You're posting in a topic you've already gotten banned in. If this isn't ban evasion, then what is?
The main point in what Alex said is that it's an issue if you're using a second account to bypass a ban. That is what you were doing.
Oh boy, he got the receipts.
And again, I am still here for hours after you did that.
Yeah, they don't work instantaneously, my guy.
My account is legitimate, with the money put in my Steam wallet. I have the right to comment. Report it again for intimidation.
Where are you getting these intimidation claims from? Clearly they didn't work, by the way, because I can still read these fucking posts. Bypass what you're doing.
Then this man gave you false info.
Yeah, the fucking Steam moderator gave you false info, bro. Yeah, alright.
As I am still here on a completely legitimate account. They can do nothing against this account. I have put money in it.
Oh my god. He's a robot stuck on repeat. It's because he has a legitimate Steam account, Papa Shekels. He can't be said otherwise. He's got real money in his real account. That's not banned currently, as of like 3 hours ago. Oh god. Oh, it's almost over. It's almost over.
What took nearly 5 hours to get a response? I think it'll take roughly that long for the reports to go through. I was told a long time ago that the moderators that keep an eye on discussions and the ones that do reports are different groups. So even if my comments are being deleted, it's not the same group that does the reports. And there are always a list of reports. I got actions have been taken notification nearly 10 hours after the report a few times. If what Alex said is true, I expect the report won't be processed in roughly 4 or 5 more hours.
Alright, gamers. It is currently 7:28 a.m. as of this post was edited, okay? Oh my goodness. Hey, Chloe, what is this? Has to be a kid. I don't think they're a functioning adult. I don't think. Oh, fuck. Right, I forgot I got a message from Artis. Holy shit. Can you believe Artis and I actually had a normal conversation for once? It's unbelievable. I don't think that would stop him, Chloe. I don't think that would stop him. That'd be fucking funny. Okay, so 7:28, and I'm sure at some point soon a Steam moderator stepped in and just locked the whole thing down. Could you describe what ban evasion is, if not switching accounts to continue posting in a thread you were banned in? I hope he comments on that before it gets closed a few times.
I get much faster responses to my reports against your ilk on this forum, really. So, commas, my man. So, I expect swift action on my reports against you as well. I have got many far-right trolls like you banned from this forum since I got here.
Wow. Against your ilk. That's a phrase. That's definitely a phrase. This guy might have been the one. Well, actually, no, I know it was Screwed that was probably responsible for Kane, but holy fuck. That's a thing to say. Jesus. Who says that nowadays? I know, you know, having different political opinions isn't like a form of race, but like using the term your ilk is like kind of could be seen as offensive.
The last stream you caught an incoming star.
Also, what determined fucking Lazy Joe Beard to be a right-wing extremist? Please explain. Just what part of him gave that away? You know, just I want to know. I want to have a reference for that. I'm far right because I disliked the game and gave my opinions on it. Cool story. Leaning a bit too much into fantasy, but you can keep trying. Holy shit, he's got a point. Holy fuck. He has actually played the game, apparently. He tried out the demo. He just didn't like it. It's fucking ilk of fish. Oh my god. He's the Navy SEAL. I wouldn't be surprised if he had like some time in the military. Ilk gives you the ick. Ick. Fucking hell.
There is no such rule as ban evasion on Steam, dear.
Okay, first off, why'd you say this? Secondly, yes, there is, bro. What are you talking about?
I have every right to create many accounts, and as long as I have money put in my Steam wallet or games owned on them that prove I'm a real person.
Wait, when you say them, how many alt accounts do you have? And why do you have more than one?
That prove I'm a real person and not a spammer or bot. I have the right to participate in forums. This account is legitimate, and comments here legitimately reported for intimidation once again.
Bro. Is that just like an easy go-to? Like, I don't know the ins and outs on reporting somebody on the Steam discussions. Can you just say like, I'll report intimidation and then like send it off and it works? Does that just happen? Like I don't know the process. This guy's filing our reports like fucking Christmas letters to Santa. Like, holy shit. He's writing fan fiction. Fucking hell. That's just an interesting thing to say. All right. Jimsid, I'm far right because I think it's a cool story.
No, you are far right because you hijacked the forum of a game you don't own to attack it and bully its player base for being a diverse and inclusive game. I have stated that many times. You have no place here.
Jimsid, where the fuck did this come from? Where the fuck? In anything Lazy Joe Beard has ever said did this come from? What the fuck? I thought Screwed was bad. I thought Screwed was bad. This guy, holy shit. I'm actually surprised how quickly his main account got banned. Holy fuck. And I'm surprised this account has ban evaded so much. Still not banned to this day. Just dear. Shorten your posts. I only read relevant parts. Fucking hell. People have been banned for ban evasion, and I think mods like Alex understand it better than you do. Dude, I wish Alex was here right now. Everyone has a place here. That's what the Steam discussions are made for everyone to have a voice. Yeah, isn't that cool? Actually, like genuinely, like freedom of speech and all that. Leo, no. This thread is no longer relevant to the initial topic, so it has been locked. Really? When was it ever relevant to the original topic? At any point, when was it relevant? If it could get locked for that, it should have been locked like by post number 4, okay? What the fuck? Intimidation. I can just imagine, like, one of Admiral's posts, for example, like, it's like, oh, fuck Kashtira players reported for intimidation. Do you think that would work? Do you think? I'm just curious. Maybe with, like, enough swear words in a post, you could get it reported for intimidation if you just find swear words offensive. Maybe. Maybe that could work. Papa Shekels, you gotta add more, like, money to your alt accounts in order to prove to Steam that you're a real human, alright? Because that's how this works, obviously. I don't imagine Jimsid made another thread after that. Oh, wow, that got pushed back pretty far. It's on page 2. Shit. Oh, I haven't actually looked at this. I actually don't think... I've been playing on controller, by the way, for my playthrough. The thing I'm curious about is this thread is getting pretty high up there. I am not going to read this today, but if I wanted to end the fucking season 2 Steam discussions, I would read this in one sitting. All of it. All 480, probably 1,000 by the time I get to it. All right. That's a biggin. That's a biggin. And I can bet you Screwed has posted in here more than once. Wait, the failure one has it? He posted in here? There's 145 lost rune. I'll do a quick look. Did he just jump to this one after it got locked? No way. That happened at what? Like, September 25th? Oh, shit, wait, he's right here. Wait, what the fuck? Wait.
So proud of government and the EU gave some funding to this awesome game. As an EU citizen, I am happy my tax money went to promote diversity and inclusivity, even if it was a small budget indie visual novel with zero advertisement like this. And given its budget and being indie and not advertised, it did very well.
This is really hard to read with this straight face, I swear to God.
It did very well in sales and has a very engaged and active... I can't do it. And has a very engaged and active player community. People are posting in this constantly. I'm very impressed. Keep seething. So glad woke games are being produced by the dozens today. And keep thriving. Dude, Concord fucking thrived so hard, man. It was like a flower that was in the midst of blooming but was cut too short. No. Holy fuck. It's a front of center state to play. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's it. I know somebody mentioned, I did read up a little bit of this off stream. Somebody did comment on the fact that it's not a visual novel and it's not an indie studio. Because they've made other publications before. Like good ones that have been big hits. So you know, interesting to say the least. But I like that it did very well. You know, funnily enough, this comes across as a troll post. Like basically a bait post in a sense. After getting the backstory on who the fuck Jimsid is, this is fucking hilarious. Wait. Month old. I know people keep bringing up the player base, and I know it's a fucking long-running joke, okay? But I just want to say this. I know that's only concurrent players, and not everybody would be playing a story-driven choices matter game at the same time across the globe. It's not like a multiplayer PvP matchmaking game, okay?
Any tips on fitting bodybuilding into a gooning
Never my
lifestyle?
life. Oh, I've heard this one before.
4 hours of sleep, 5 to 6 hours of rigging up my gooning station and assorted related organizational tasks for preparation, 8 to 10 hours of
What I find
hardcore
interesting
gooning,
about it though
sometimes
is
more,
the game is only a month
face.
old.
Usually eating and bathroom breaks
And
take
a game
up
that's
another
like
couple hours,
also
so I'm just
in the same
wondering when
genre,
I could fit in a gym session.
but you know,
Perhaps
several
monster
months
style it
old,
could work.
like
Thanks in
years old
advance.
even, like, you know, Life is Strange 1. I am baffled that that game has as many concurrent players as it does, despite, like, I know it sold pretty well compared to Dustborn, alright, and wow, I don't need the fucking console numbers to tell you that information. But the fact that people are still playing Life is Strange 1 many years after its release, and that's more than Dustborn, says a lot about the player base for Dustborn. It's just curious. Oh, I got you, Lost Turn. I got you. Trying to buy tax money. That is true, yes. Hold on. Okay, Jimsid. I don't want to read I don't read the rest of it. Thank God you went out with a bang. Holy fuck. You actually said something relevant. Holy shit. Yeah, those two games are very incomparable to each other. You can't do that. That's why I mentioned Life is Strange 1, because it's about as close as you can get to something like Dustborn. There are other games that are like Dustborn as well, other Choices Matter game, like, you know, Detroit Become Human, for example, which actually... Oh, that's not on Steam, is it? I don't think it is. I think it's like a PlayStation exclusive game. I'm gonna double check, though. It is on... Is it on Steam? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Let me check... Let me check the funny Steam DB page for Detroit Become Human. Wow, okay. That's a lot of people. What the fuck? Holy shit. A little bit more than Dustborn. Just a smidge. But like, you know, maybe 200 times the amount of players. Sorry. I think it'd be, well, like 16,000 times the amount of players. Regardless, that's a lot of people. Leading your viewers into it. Oh my god, you're right. The Sex with Hitler game? Fuck. Oh my god. Alright, I'm not gonna get too deep into it. There was another thread I'll probably check out next time, which was... this one? This one's not as long, thankfully. But I'll probably check this one out next time, because it devolved. And also, it's got some funny comments from Screwed. Because gotta love Screwed. But this one also is getting kind of old too now. And I probably want to do something more relevant next time. Also, this person has the same profile pic. Anyway, that's gonna be the end for today.